The final 2 days of laptop tag upon us. Fester is bad. Yeah, spoke to Fester last night. He is not here again today. Man, we got a lot of stuff. Hey, the Golden Bachelor, you see the scandal that popped up on this guy? Holy crap. I mean, we mentioned this, a couple of times in passing, especially, what was it, before the series ran, I'm trying to think, maybe late summer. We spent some time talking about the Golden Bachelor. Just, hey, it's coming ABC. It's a whole different deal here than the whole Bachelor. You got a 70-year-old dude that's looking for love, blah, blah, blah. So, we had a little discussion on this thing. And then yesterday, I had this story about the Golden Bachelor, about how this is the show that America needs right now. And would you believe it? Just like hours later, a news story breaks about the Golden Bachelor scandal. So
what happened?
I'll get into that. Well,
is it something from his past?
Yeah,
yes.
From his background.
Why would you go on the show then?
Yeah, so
is it a scandal though, or is it just it's TV? It's fake. Who cares if he had a girlfriend?
No, it's the details of the girlfriend. Well, of course, listen, the guy's 72 years old. Of course he's going to have a girlfriend at some point. Or a wife. He had a wife that passed and then had a girlfriend. And then some details came out about the girlfriend and the relationship they had after the Golden Bachelor's wife died. So I think it's somewhat scandalous. So we'll get to that coming up in just a bit. It is 6:02. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show. I'm MJ with Roxanne and Froggy. No Fester again today. Fester is in bad shape. I called him last night. I was walking the dogs, went for the couple of mile walk last night, and I called him, hey, dude, how you doing? What's up? I had spoken to him earlier in the day as well, and he said, I'm bad. I'm as bad as I've been. And, man, he just did not sound good.
What is going on?
I don't know. I mean, he was in the ER for 10 hours on, Tuesday, and I don't know what to tell you. He's still in bad shape. I'm like, dude, do you have to go back to the hospital? I don't think so. I'm like, I don't want the guy to pass or something. I mean,
okay, yeah.
It's not going to pass.
Of course, nobody does.
Yeah, he just doesn't sound good. I mean, I don't think he's going to pass, but he just doesn't sound good. And he's like, yeah, I'm still terrible. Folks, if you want to send Fester a get well, you can text him, Froggy.
813-310-8444. You know the number.
Yeah, do it a little slowly.
813-310-8444. If you don't know it by now, you're an idiot.
Yeah, send Fester a get well. We'll try to call him. He said we could. If he can pick up, he'll pick up. I'm not going to call him now, but we'll call him 7:30, 7:45 this morning. Give him a buzz, see how he's doing. Also coming up this morning, 4 laptops, as I said, final 2 days. We've got 4 of the laptops. These are Microsoft Surface laptops. They're gorgeous. They are premium. We have 4 of these things to give away today, and then the final 4 on CBS. The final 4 tomorrow, every hour. So this hour, hopefully you were listening yesterday in the 9 o'clock hour, and you'll know the name of the winner in the 9 yesterday. When you call up this morning, be the right caller, know the winner that won in the 9 o'clock hour. Boom, you win today. And if you don't know, if you're listening right now and you don't know who won yesterday at 9, well, keep listening this hour and then hear who wins, know that first name, and then you can call up in the 7 o'clock. And then the 7 o'clock, you know the name for the 8 o'clock giveaway. And then for the 9 o'clock, you know the 8 o'clock. It's called Tablet Tag, and you got to tag the name of the previous winner, and be the right caller. It's that easy. So thanks again to Don, the IT guy. Team Logic IT supplying all these laptops to give away 20 of them. No one does this. No one does. We gave away 60 Microsoft Surface tablets last year. Or no, earlier this year. 60 tablets. And those are gorgeous as well, the Microsoft Surface tablets. So we are keeping Microsoft in business around here at the MJ Morning Show. You realize that?
Good for us.
Yeah. Also, I'm excited. Sometime 7:45 to 8 o'clock this morning. Oh, yeah. That music can only mean one thing. Hal Herman headlines are on the way. Now, we were supposed to do it yesterday, but yesterday was just a strange kind of show. Just things kept developing on the fly yesterday. So Hal Herman got pushed back.
Yeah, he's not happy about that.
So he's going to come in with an attitude? Is that it?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
It depends if he's been drinking or not. We'll find out.
Thought he was on the wagon.
Off.
Oh, Hal Herman off the wagon, folks. On the way.
MSNBC has crabs. Hal Herman has the real news.
That's right.
Yeah, MSNBC has crabs. What about CNN?
Screw CNN. Hal Herman is the most trusted name in news.
All right, so MSNBC has crabs. Screw CNN. What about Fox News Channel?
Fox News blows. For the facts, Hal Herman knows.
That's right. They do blow.
And Fox News blows.
Hal Herman's headlines, Tampa Bay's most trusted source for news. Hal Herman is on your side. Your side.
So coming up around 8 o'clock, Hal Herman headlines. Now, he was supposed to do headlines yesterday. Is anything out of date now, or is it still timely?
Oh, no, he had his writers. His team came up with a whole new...
it's
Freshened it up.
Yeah, freshened up.
What,
the
all the old materials thrown out?
Yeah, it was all insignificant, really.
It was all...
So,
all right. And Hal Herman could be in a mood this morning.
might be in a mood. I'll call him and see how he's feeling.
Today's the end of hurricane season. That's
right.
Today's November 30th. So the hurricane season is officially over. We had that brush with Idalia, which rolled offshore and, still, caused, coastal flooding.
Shore acres, yep.
Yeah, coastal flooding around here. So we did see some effects from that. But as far as any kind of a direct hit or closer hit, we escape another season without that. All right, 6:08, we're just getting rolling. It's the MJ Morning Show here on Q105, and it's just going to be a busy, busy show. We'll get a hold of Fester if we can later on. I don't know when the hell he's coming back. He just sounds like ass. It is 6:08, traffic's on. Let's grab Pat with the latest, and we're back in minutes on the MJ Morning Show. And the first laptop, we'll give it away coming up. Keep listening. Showing Q105 at 6:20 here on Thursday. Laptop number one is coming up in just a bit. Well, it has to. It has to be coming up shortly because we only have 40 minutes left in hour number one. And, of course, we give away one of these laptops every single hour today, every single hour tomorrow. We've done it all week long, every hour, every day this week. It's Laptop Tag from the MJ Morning Show. Thanks to DonTheITGuy.com, Team Logic IT St. Pete for all of your business IT needs. Laptop number one on the way in minutes. All right, Roxanne, I had something else planned here, but hey, I'm going to humor Roxanne. You have some type of a deep thought question.
Yeah, I want to know if I'm not alone on this. But before we get to that,
Yes.
I have a question about Fester. Because you spoke with him yesterday, what is going on with him? I'm worried about him. Is it his myasthenia gravitas?
I don't know if it is that. Is it?
Would you say that again?
Myasthenia gravitas. What? Okay, gravitas means dignity. I'm trying to dignify his disease.
Oh, so you did that deliberately?
I mean, what is it for real? Is it myasthenia gravis?
Myasthenia gravis.
Myasthenia gravis. Okay, that sounds bad. That sounds gravis sounds grave. Like, ooh.
Well, yeah, myasthenia gravis, and he had that. That thing just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Remember, hey Frog, remember his face was drooping like it was melting off,
Oh, yeah, it was not cool.
and he was at his lips, and he couldn't talk. He got hit because myasthenia gravis is like an autoimmune kind of deal. The body's a weird freaking thing, man. I mean, all the weird autoimmune things that you can get, and you know they come, they go, and I mean, who the hell knows? So Fester got hit with myasthenia gravis, myasthenia gravitas. Because what is the actual definition of gravitas?
Dignified, right?
Yeah, well,
Or
gravitas, elevated, gravitas. It's like, hang on, what gravitas definition?
Loftiness, grandeur.
Yeah, dignity, seriousness, or a solemn manner. Anyway, that gravitas. So myasthenia gravis, I don't think it's that. No, I asked him that. That's one of the first things because he got the myasthenia gravis like in, what was it, 2010 or 2011, and then it went into remission for years, like 6 or 7 years. And then while we were on hiatus from the MJ Morning Show, after we ended on FLZ, before we came back here on Q105, he was in remission. And then he was up at like some RV show because he started working for General RV, selling RVs. And he was like at an RV show in Michigan, I think like in 2017 or something, or 2018. And it just came back, just boom, and hit him. And then it disappeared again, and he hasn't had an issue for like, I don't know, 6 years maybe, 5 years, 6 years. So I don't think it's that. I don't know if they know what the hell it is, but no, I'm worried. Because Fester on the phone with me last night about 7 o'clock said, dude, I'm doing really bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I feel awful on the deal. All right, so what is your deep thought question?
I can't be the only one who deals with this. When I sleep at night during the hot Florida weather, I like
Hang on a minute. Let me find some musical accompaniment here. All right, so when Roxanne sleeps at night.
Is that?
Yeah.
No, when I'm... That goes with it, too. Snoring.
All right. So,
Okay.
what's your question?
I like my house to be 71, 72.
When you sleep at night?
Yes. I like it to be cool. Right? That's
So
pretty
you're
cool.
talking about with typical Florida weather.
Right. Typical Florida weather.
Summertime, whatever.
The AC is 71, 72.
Man, what are your power bills
Well,
like?
I know some people, you keep your house cool. What are you talking about? You keep your
We're a
AC.
73 kind of house.
Yeah. For sleeping, though, you know, if you Google this, for what it's worth, when you are sleeping, you're supposed to have it at like 70 degrees. That's ideal sleeping weather for the human body. Anyways, I'm 71, 72.
Man, that makes for a jacked up power bill
yeah.
at 70 degrees if it's, middle of August and you've got humidity that's ridiculous. You got overnight temps that, don't get below 80 and you're running your house at 70. Man, that makes for a hell of a bill. Go ahead.
I just pulled it up. best temperature for sleep between 60 and 68 degrees.
60 and 68?
Freezing.
What the hell?
Okay.
All right, so what's your question?
When it's cold outside, like it's been, I have to crank up my heat to like 74.
Oh, well,
So
okay.
why? What is wrong with me?
okay.
Do I just want what I can't have?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on. So it seems to me your question is, why, with normal Florida hot temperatures, do you have to cool your room or your house to 71 for comfortable sleep?
Yes.
But when it's naturally cold out,
Then I have to crank up the heat in order to feel good. And even right now, I'm wearing a jacket, and it's probably the same temperature in here that it is normally, right? But I feel like since it's cold outside, so it's a mental thing, right?
Baby, it's cold outside. Drink this.
it sounds like you're mental. Yes. No.
I can't be alone with this.
I don't know what the story is, because you have natural temperatures that would provide for the cool
Yes.
temp inside, but you have to
can't
put
take
the
it.
heat on.
Yeah.
So in the summertime, you lower the temp to get to it, but if it's naturally cool, then you have to put the heat on.
I have to put the heat up even above what I would normally say is passable room temperature to sleep in.
I'm going to diagnose that as a psychosis. No, I don't know.
Hard to please.
I don't know what to, like, for instance, I woke up this morning and it's great. Our power bills are going to be great. So November, we I don't think we've had the AC on much. Well, maybe a little bit earlier in the month we were hotter, but as we get into December, January, I see my power bills drop dramatically, and with power rates going up this year to ridiculous proportions. Listen, I told the story on the air. We had a couple of $1,000 a month power bills in I want to say June, July, August, like $9.99. I had like a $9.88. I mean, ridiculous numbers when we really blast the AC in our house in the middle of the summertime. The highest we ever really get is like mid fives, like 500, a little under 600 a month. We got a bunch of air conditioning units. My house is a decent size, and we never got really above like 600. And then this past summer, we're up knocking on $1,000 for the Tico bill. I'm like, what the bleep? But now we're getting into the time
Manageable,
period,
yeah,
where our power bills would get as low as like $275 a month.
Awesome.
So I want to see what's going on with the power rates increased and the fact that our AC doesn't run. And I very rarely put the heat on. Like this morning, our bedroom, because I always check, because I have to walk by the thermostat in the master hallway to get to the bathroom where I took my shower this morning. And it was 68 degrees in our master bedroom. And, of course, everything's off. The AC is not running. I'm not running the heat. But it was just a nice, crisp 68 degrees. And, of course, when you get out of the shower, you feel colder with that. But that's pretty good sleeping temperature. Because Michelle, and it's interesting, as Michelle gets a little older, Michelle always complained about how cold I kept the bedroom. And now Michelle is bumping the air down to like 73, 74 when we sleep. And those are the temps that she used to bitch about for years. And now she runs it colder than sometimes I even like it.
She's happy at those lower temps. Okay, I just found this article, so this is important. In August,
geez. You found what, an explanation?
No. In August, Tico announced they want to lower bills for 2024.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that over the summer because bills had been going up dramatically, whether you're Duke, whether you're Tico, whether you're the Withla Hoochie Coochie, whatever. All these bills have gone up. And Tico did say, yeah, we want to lower bills. What they said, like by 10% or something? 11%. Yeah, we did the story back in August. Mm-hmm. All right, 6:30 at the MJ Morning Show. Well, you consumed the entire segment, Roxanne. Are you happy?
Good job, Rox.
Yeah.
Nice stuff.
You didn't solve my problem. But...
I don't know what to tell you. It sounds psychological that, it's like you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Exactly.
Or
that's what it is.
Or you when you want it, you can't have it.
Yes.
What is that, Faith? No, you want it all, but you can't have it. It's in your face, but you can't grab it.
What
is this?
What is this?
They say, what is this?
All right. Yeah, that's the way to start the morning.
That is a great song,
It is.
man.
Too bad they couldn't follow it up with anything.
Yeah, epic. No, they had Falling to Pieces.
Yeah, that's all right.
Falling to Pieces was a good song. You know, epic. Faith No More. That was a great freaking song.
We should play that as the one song we play in the morning.
Like a one song in a row on the MJ Morning Show.
What is this?
What is this?
What is this?
All right, 6:31 at the MJ Morning Show. I've got early morons in the news next. And obviously, we're going to give away the first laptop this morning with Laptop Tag from Team Logic IT and the MJ Morning Show next here on Q105. Stand by. Hey. the MJ Morning Show, and we are... Oh, is that the Hal Herman script you're holding? Oh, look at that. Froggy's holding the Hal Herman headline script. Yeah, look at that.
You dropped it off at the front door, so I'm just reviewing.
Okay.
Everything looks good.
All right, Hal Herman on the way in about an hour and change or so. 7:45 to 8 o'clock. We'll see where it fits in, and when Hal Herman... Why am I playing? But when Froggy decides to do the Hal Herman bit, sometime 7:45, 8 o'clock this morning. I'm looking forward, though. I love me some Hal Herman headlines. Early Morons in the news first. We'll give away the first laptop here in just a few minutes. Keep listening. Hey, there is a name of a convenience store chain that has always just made me uncomfortable.
What could it be? Piggly Wiggly?
Oh, I know.
No. No, Piggly Wiggly, that's a grocery store chain. This is
Okay.
A&P?
This is what?
A&P?
Well,
That's a grocery store.
That's a grocery store.
My bad.
Plus, I don't think A&P's around anymore.
That's an old school
Yeah.
one.
So there's a convenience store chain where the name just, kind of creeps me out a little bit. I've never liked the name. And then there's a Morons in the news story to go along with this name. I do not believe that we have any of these said stores here in Florida, but I see them out like in Colorado quite a bit. I know I've purchased gas at this convenience store gas station.
Is it that new big place where they have like 100 pumps?
No,
What is it
not
called? Suckies?
No, it's not. No, it's not Buc-ee's. Stop.
Oh, is it-
Buc-ee's.
I just found something K&G. Is it that?
K&G?
How is that offensive?
Well,
I don't know.
Hold on.
I'm guessing what.
Well, actually, those are the initials.
What?
It would be K&G, but come on.
I just Googled Colorado convenience stores and K&G Petroleum came up.
No. Well, but that's weird because it is a K and a G. Have you guys ever heard of Come and Go?
Oh, yeah.
But it's spelled with a K?
It's K-U-M.
No, it cannot be.
Dude, I'm telling you, the name of the convenience store, and they're all over, like, I think the Midwest. I know that I see them all over Colorado. It's Come and Go.
Who are the owners? Beavis and Butthead? What the hell?
It's K-U-M and Go is the name. It's always just made me kind of uncomfortable, the name of this convenience store, but I have purchased gas and probably some pork rinds inside from time to time. Like, we'll be out in Colorado, at the end of December,
So you came and went.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, why is this a Morons in the news story? Because at an Iowa location, a guy pleasured himself outside of the...
Oh, come on.
No.
and then left for his nearby apartment. According to the indecent exposure complaint, according to cops, victims that saw this called 911 to report an unknown male had said sexual things to them and then began this personal manipulation
We know.
outside of the Come and Go.
Okay, here's the question.
Oh, my
He manipulated it.
Does this guy have any defense based on the name?
No, just stop. Did you say he manipulated it?
He manipulated it, yeah. He was manipulating it.
He was manipulating it. Yeah, after police scoured the whole area near the Come and Go, officers, I guess, ultimately identified Kenneth Lee Kelly, 54, as the suspect in this public manipulation session at the Come and Go. Anyway, they contacted him at his home. He denied that he was the individual captured on the surveillance video. They're like, dude, we have you on video in the Come and Go parking lot. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, living up to the name.
Dude,
That's unbelievable.
I hate the name of that convenience store. I'm sorry. I'm not a prude, but I've always just hated the name of that convenience store. And, you see the big sign up there. It's K-U-M and Go. It's like,
They're asking for it every day. Ugh. You might want to change that name.
Well, it's been around for decades and decades.
How about throw a CO in the front?
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
COME. Just come and go. It just
makes more sense.
Anyway, it's not pleasant to me. All right, 6:45 at the MJ Morning Show. That's why we call it Morons in the News. Let's give away the first laptop this morning. We'll go with caller number 50. Caller 50 right now, 800-990-1047. If you're caller 50 and you know the last winner of the laptop, so that would be the 9 o'clock hour yesterday, the final one we gave away. If you know the name of the winner and you're caller 50 right now, 800-990-1047, you will win the latest laptop here from Team Logic IT St. Petersburg. And, of course, Don the IT Guy. Website for him is dontheitguy.com. If you're a business looking for a great IT company, dontheitguy.com. Tell him MJ sent you. All right, Andrew's screening away looking for caller number 50. We'll grab that in a minute. I have a local story here out of the Village's News. Yes. Walmart employees' sudden leave of absence aroused suspicion, leading to an arrest. So let's look at what I just said.
Okay.
So a Walmart employee suddenly leaves, just sudden leave of absence, and then this arouses some suspicion because maybe they thought that maybe something was awry. So the Walmart employee who just suddenly left, ultimately this led to her arrest. Erin Colleen Avalandeta, if I'm saying that properly, was arrested early this week on a warrant charging her with 5 counts of theft. So she had been an employee at the Walmart up in Summerfield, up near the Villages, when the thefts occurred. According to the arrest report, this is Marion County Sheriff's Office, her daughter was fired for stealing from the store, prompting this Alavaneda to take an unexpected leave of absence. A manager thought the timing was a little bit suspicious, and then they started looking at surveillance footage, and the manager found that this Walmart employee, Avalandata, whatever the hell her name, I think I pronounced it differently every single time, that she had failed to properly scan merchandise at the store. September 3rd, they saw her. I mean, this must have been tedious going through all this surveillance footage.
Yeah.
But they found the employee was like buying stuff, but not scanning everything. So on September 3rd, she failed to scan a Shark vacuum. Do you know how much the Shark vacuum is?
$300.
$399. Then September 17th, she didn't scan 2 Apple snacks. Kind of cheap.
September, right? She goes from a $400 thing to $2.
$400 vacuum to a couple of Apple snacks.
I'm going to sneak these.
Then September 18th, she didn't scan 4 Hanes bras. Then September 19th, she didn't scan a 28-count container of chips. And then September 20th, she didn't scan a container of Downy fabric softener.
Man, it's just like she's really tedious at this.
Total value of the stolen stuff, $500.33. Anyway, they took her into custody at her home.
So there's a $400 vacuum and $100 worth of crap.
Yeah.
Applesauce and bras.
Yeah, applesauce bras and a vacuum.
What the hell?
What are you going to do with all that?
But, how many employees do this? How many employees are, ripping off their... Hey, I remember years ago, there was a whole issue with employees at malls or like big box stores. They would like take things and pretend they were taking the trash out to the dumpster out back. So they would move merchandise out to the dumpster and then come back later after the store was closed and collect the stuff they stole out of the store and put it in the dumpster out back.
Yeah, employee theft has always been a thing. And now with the self-checkout, they can, how there used to be a thing where you do some kind of ruse where you'd let your friend come in and you wouldn't check out their full the stuff they had.
You check out some things and then you just move some things back by and just put it in the bag without checking it out. But hey, listen, the stores are all rethinking self-checkout. Like Walmart, which went to a lot of self-checkout, they're all rethinking it because the money they save by not having as many employees checking people out, they're losing it with pilferage, with stuff that's getting stolen. So, hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who is this?
Oh, Oh my gosh, hello?
Oh my gosh, hello. That's your name? Hello, oh my gosh, hello. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Oh my gosh, hello.
Good morning,
I think I
Mr.
just
Gosh.
pooped a little.
Mr. Gosh, where are you calling from?
This is Billy.
All right, we got to get his real name.
I know.
Just in case.
I know. Billy, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Land O'Lakes.
Fantastic. Nice and chilly up in Lando Lakes this morning. So, Billy, you are caller 50, Billy.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome.
Billy, do you know the name of the winner in the 9 o'clock hour yesterday for the laptop so you can win this laptop?
Oh, is that part of the rules?
Oh, God.
Hold on, Billy. Billy, you don't know who won the laptop yesterday?
Could it have been Tony?
Yes!
What a swerve! He swerved us.
He's trying to joke us.
Swerve artist.
You had us, Billy. You had us.
Billy's a
Awesome.
player. Billy is playing with us.
That was so awesome. Thank you so much. Yes,
All right. Billy, Billy, correct?
that is absolutely correct.
All right, Billy, what do you do for a living?
I work at Tampa Bay Water.
Oh, fantastic. That's superb. Billy, congratulations. You've got this premium Microsoft Surface laptop, Intel 5, 11th generation, 512 gigabyte SSD, solid state drive. This is a nice premium unit. Thanks to DonTheITGuy.com, Team Logic IT. You're the winner, Billy. And
Awesome.
people need to know your name next hour. Be the right caller to win the next laptop in the 7 o'clock hour. Billy, congratulations, buddy, and thanks for listening to the MJ Morning Show.
No, thank you guys, and thank you, Don. Appreciate it.
All right, buddy, hold on. Andrew's going to pick up the line. He's on 4, and he'll give you all the information to pick up the laptop, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, that was fun.
Look at that, man. He was playing.
I
Oh, he
was
got
worried
us.
for a
Oh,
second.
wait a minute. I need to know the name, and then man, he
He
reeled
didn't
us.
hang on too long, though. He
reeled
didn't
us-
want us to go to the next caller.
But he reeled us right in.
Yeah, he did.
But what if I just said, I'm sorry, bye.
That's why he got to it.
Click. I'm sorry. See you later. Bye-bye. All right. Let me take a quick break. 6:53 at the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. And, wow. Man, I didn't expect that. That was fantastic. That was good for him. All right, so the next laptop we'll give away in the 7 o'clock hour. We're only minutes away from the 7 o'clock hour, so it's all on the way here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hey, if you need a great electrician, it's Lumen. At the MJ Morning Show. If you like Hal Herman headlines, you're in luck because Hal has the headlines coming up a little later on, close to 8 o'clock, maybe an hour or so from now, maybe a little less. Also, we're at 7:02, so we're now in the 7 o'clock hour, meaning the next laptop will happen sometime this hour. You keep listening. Be the right caller when I tell you to phone in. Know the previous winner just minutes ago, and you'll win the next laptop, this Microsoft Surface, thanks to Team Logic IT and Don, the IT guy. Hey, Froggy, I don't know what it is with teachers that make the moves on students, but how many stories over the years have to occur before it sinks in to these teachers that you're probably going to get busted? There have been remarkable high-profile stories that have happened year after year after year. It's in the news.
It's unbelievable.
Now, I know that people have addictions. People have, mental issues or whatever, and they've got compulsions. That's the word. So people have a compulsion to do something, and maybe even though they know that it's dangerous, even though they know that they might be caught, that the results could be devastating, you could lose your job, lose your family, go to prison.
Be on a sexual offender list for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and be, a sex offender. I mean, but people still do dangerous things. And it's like a personality disorder, mental
It's a
issues.
sickness, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, people, I guess, have a sickness and a compulsion. But I've got a couple of these items that I've been hanging on to. One I had in the pile yesterday. I didn't get to it, and this is somewhat local. It's out in Haines City. And then there's another one from Arkansas that, again, involves a teacher and a 14-year-old. And I'm like, what the hell? All right, first the local one, and this is right in Haines City, that a school math teacher, this happens to be a male.
Oh, wow. This is rare then.
Yeah. So, I mean, because
I was going to ask, was it a female?
Well, of late, though, seriously, the last couple of years, it seems that it's female after female after female with these teachers that are getting involved with male students. Occasionally, it's the female teacher with the female student. But Channel 8 had the details on this Haines City high school math teacher. This is a he. Was arrested on Tuesday and was accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a student. So according to the press release from the Haines City Police Department, officers became aware of an inappropriate relationship between the teacher, 23-year-old Kevin Rodriguez Phoebus.
Phoebus.
It's F-E-B-U-S. It sounds like Phoebus to me, right? And a student, after they got a tip, somebody tipped off the cops who thought that there was some shenanigans going on, that there was some type of an inappropriate relationship. The Haines City Police said that the victim, not identified, then told officers when they interviewed this person that she and Phoebus,
Great name,
were in a quote-unquote dating relationship since earlier this year.
Ugh.
You're dating Phoebes?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
She told the cops that Phoebus had contacted her through an online messaging app and that they would meet at a different location throughout the state and go on dates. So
Jeez.
after the cops, interviewed the student, the detectives then met with this 23-year-old teacher, Phoebus, and he told authorities that he was in love with the victim and wanted a relationship with her. Well, he seems to be digging his grave even deeper here. Yeah, according to the press release, Phoebus told detectives that he was the victim's boyfriend and she was his girlfriend, admitted to several acts of inappropriate behavior. They charged him with offenses against students by authority figures, and that's an enhanced charge. Mm-hmm. And so you've got a 23-year-old teacher here, and we've seen we've had 40-year-old teachers, 30-something-year-old teachers get involved with students, but here you've got a younger teacher. I mean, not far out of college, 23 years old. But here's the problem: even if, let me just give you a hypothetical, 23-year-old teacher. And let's say you've got an 18-year-old female student. So 18, oh, she's legal. Yeah. No, it's inappropriate. A teacher who is deemed a figure of authority can't get involved with a student, even if that student is of age.
You know what I was going to say? Some of the psychology behind that for the student who is with the teacher, they might be intimidated by that authority and go along with what the teacher wants that's inappropriate because they're following his authority. Well, guess what? When the cops come around and ask questions, that person who is susceptible to authority figures is also going to roll over and give all the details.
Well, you have the female student who we don't know the age, which I don't know why they held that back. But the Haines City Police out in Polk County, they did not give the age of the victim. Yeah, the Haines City Police Chief is Greg Gorick, and he said in a release that we're thankful to the witness who spoke up on behalf of the victim, as this inappropriate relationship would have likely continued based on the initial contact between the victim and the suspect taking place online. I would encourage parents to always be mindful of who their children are communicating with and the nature of their conversations. The Polk County School Board Superintendent is Fred Heed. It's H-E-I-D. He said that teachers and school employees are held to the highest standards, added that the school continue to fully cooperate, blah, blah, blah. Any additional information, they want to hear from you. But again, 23-year-old teacher, we don't know the age of the student, but these stories don't end well.
I can't imagine it ever goes the distance and they just, they have sex and they graduate and go on. They have to get busted every time.
Well, it's not every time, but, there are, I'm sure, plenty of relationships, nationally during any given year that probably are undiscovered. So you wonder, what is the percentage of these relationships that get busted versus the teachers diddling around with students that don't get busted? So what is is it 50-50? Is it 60-40 to
80-20, I would say.
I think
80% get found out and busted, 20% don't.
Is that what you think?
Well, no, I think Froggy's just throwing out a number. I don't know what it is.
I think it's a high percentage that get busted because I think kids talk, and I think it's a recipe for something happening going wrong.
That's a good point in that.
Get their feelings hurt.
A guy will brag to his buddies. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
And then, listen, it goes both ways. It's female students with male students. It's male students with female students. But we had mentioned just a little while ago that it just seems that in the last, 10 years, it seems that there's just a higher degree and influx of female teachers getting it on with male students, which is unacceptable.
I'm just going to throw this out there. I mean, maybe this would be a bad thing, but should there be an age limitation for teachers working at high schools? In other words, when you graduate from college with your degree in teaching,
only grannies that smell like mothballs
All right, kids.
can teach at high schools.
Take off your litter jacket.
Well, listen, I don't think that's reasonable because.
Well, no, I don't either. But I'm just throwing it out there because you just
Stop. If you look back at the number of stories with teachers involved with male students in high school, my recollection is it's like mostly teachers in their upper 20s, 30s, and 40s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's not like, it's a 21-year-old right out of college with an education degree that got a job at a high school, and you got the 21, 22-year-old teacher that's, fooling around with a 17, 18-year-old, and, she's only 22, and, he's 17 or 18. It's only 4 or 5 years. I mean, I just recall that over the years we've seen plenty of teachers in their 30s and 40s that have been, getting involved with students.
Was Deborah LaFave a teacher?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember how that all went down, but was she like the queen pin of this? Like the catalyst? Is she the catalyst of this?
Well, she was probably one of the most high-profile stories at the time.
It seems like that was like the big one, and then after that, it was like an influx of this stuff happening.
A lot of these stories. And then there's one more, one out of Arkansas. Teacher allegedly asked a boy 14 to send nude images to arouse her.
Yeah,
she's a pedophile,
yeah,
right?
I was just gonna say,
this?
Pedophilia.
This teacher's 30.
And child pornography.
30-year-old Arkansas teacher accused of exchanging nude photos with a 14-year-old student, instructing him to send her X-rated images to so-called gratify her sexual desires. Kayla Barnes, 30.
Mrs. Barnes?
Who was a teacher at the time at Boonville Junior High School, allegedly sent several nude photos and a video through Snapchat, purposefully exposing herself to the boy. She directed the student to send sexually explicit pictures back to her.
Goodness. She's not real smart. What's she look like?
Attractive. Fairly attractive.
See, why don't they, it just seems like they could just go to a bar and meet a guy.
Listen, if you want to go to a bar and meet an 18-year-old.
I know. I don't
meet a 19, meet a 19, whatever.
Maybe they like the, I don't know, the risk, the taboo of it.
Well, listen, that's what we said early on.
There's some sort of mental thing going on.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
It's gross.
So a couple of these teacher stories. So as an MJ Morning Show public service announcement, if you're a teacher, male or female, with a propensity, maybe you need to get out of that line of work, number one. Or number two, just get some help and restrain yourself so you don't end up in like these moron segments on the MJ Morning Show and on TV news broadcasts because you're diddling a student, you dope.
Oh.
My teachers were a bunch of sea hags in high school. I can't imagine. Ugh.
Froggy, come on.
Dude, I'm serious. They're all busted.
That's terrible.
Oh, no.
Stop it. Come on. All right, folks, it's 7:14. We'll give away the next laptop coming up in just a bit. You're in luck. We also start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ next. An hour and 20 minutes of uninterrupted MJ Morning Show, plus a laptop, the 7 o'clock laptop. Then we'll give away the 8 and the 9 o'clock laptops later on. A full Fester update. He is not doing well. Fester is apparently worse than ever. I'm going to try to call him. We are really concerned about Fester's future here on the MJ Morning Show. So we'll get into that coming up. A couple of relationship lists. Oh, do you know about the two moms?
Yes, I love this. If it's what I think it is, I love this.
Oh, the two mom story. You've got to hear this. That and a whole lot more, all next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Hey, I got... Q105, 726. Let's do it. Hour and 20 minutes of nonstop. MJ starts. Boom. Right now, we'll also give away the second laptop, the second Microsoft Surface. This is the laptop version. It is premium. It is gorgeous. It is an amazing unit. We're giving away 20 this week, every hour, every day. We've got 2 days left. We gave away one last hour, and guess what? If you know the winner's first name from last hour and you're the right caller this hour, coming up when I tell you to call in, you'll win the next one. And if you're listening now and you're like, I don't know who won last hour, well, listen, you're in the game. Just keep listening and then hear who wins in a few minutes. Know that first name, then call us in the 8 o'clock hour. And then listen for the 8 o'clock winner, then call us in the 9. And then in the 9, you need that name to call us tomorrow morning at 6 for that one. So the last 2 days here, folks, we have 3 more to give away today and then 4 more tomorrow. These retailed at $1,200 a piece. And we're giving away 20 of these things this week here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. So the 2 mom story is tremendous. I love this story. We'll get to that in a minute. I got a chef question that's bothered me, perplexes me. The chef question. I'm like a chef, a restaurant chef.
I know what you're saying.
So I'll get to that in just a second. We're piled up. I can't even really tease everything that's coming up in an hour and 20 minutes, but we've got a lot. Now, last night, Michelle and I separated.
About time. You know, I knew it. I
stayed downstairs and finished watching season 3 of Chips, which Froggy, Michelle is so pissed at you. Froggy, Michelle is
I tried to get Kim to watch episode with me. She wouldn't. I was like, but the sexual harassment's really great in it.
You know, it's crazy.
You know what else you should watch? Match Game. That show is filled with sexual harassment.
Well, how about the Family Feud? Hold on.
Richard Dawson.
Well, there's a crazy timing story here. There's a story that came out yesterday about Family Feud and the Richard Dawson era where he kissed every single woman.
Yeah,
I bet.
On the stage. So there's a story that just came out yesterday.
So on Match Game 75, he's one of the judges. And I was watching an episode where there was it was 1975, hot blonde for 1975. And the host is like, she walks over to him and he had a long microphone, you know, but he pulled it up and he went, whoa, look at this one. And he goes with his microphone, he goes, and pulls it up like that as if it's a ween.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, he pulled it up.
Hold on. Whoa. Stop with
And then he goes,
stop using the ween word. Every single show, just stop it.
It's one of my favorite bands.
No. Just listen, starting now, stop using that word.
Oh, God, get
now.
off me. Also, he goes to the hot blonde. He goes, you know, around this show, we give kisses. And he goes like this, and she goes, like it's just outrageous.
So hold on a minute.
It's great.
So Family Feud, believe it or not, all these years later, and of course, listen, Family Feud's still on in syndication. It's the guy with the giant teeth in his mouth that barely fit. What's his name?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, yeah. So
don't forget about me.
Oh, and then
there was no sexual harassment when I was there. Was food harassment.
Louis Anderson. No, but Richard Dawson. All these years later, a story popped up yesterday about this, and we'll get to that in just a bit. So Michelle and I separated last night. Oh, I know what I was saying. And my wife is really ticked at Froggy because Froggy's the one that told me that all the old Chips episodes are on Freevee.
Oh, great.
Yeah, which is
Sergeant. I mean, these days he would have been Me Too'd.
Yeah. So, but no, you wonder how, like, the California Highway Patrol, which they participated, they were instrumental.
Oh, yeah.
They helped out a lot with the filming of Chips back in the late 70s, early 80s. But the sexual harassment, you got 2 uniformed California Highway Patrol and Ponch's like staring at women's butts and
anytime they have a job at the beach or a call at the beach.
But, dude, in the police station, in the California Highway Patrol station,
the blonde
he's
sergeant?
staring at the butts of like,
whoa, look at that
look
one.
at that one, and making comments as they're walking down the hall. It's like a sexual harassment.
Ponch would have been arrested immediately.
Oh, he would have been I don't know about arrested. He would have been sued immediately. So Michelle and I separated last night, and I stayed downstairs, and she went upstairs. So we separated in our TV watching because She wanted to watch the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting last night.
Ew. Watch a Christmas tree get lit up anywhere.
And she's like, yes, I watch it every year. I'm like, Michelle, I don't remember you ever watching the Rockefeller Plaza.
Yeah.
Okay, now, there was like a threat of protest last night. Do you know what happened?
What?
Well, there was a warning because pro-Palestinian, anti-Israeli protesters, they threatened to flood the Christmas tree lighting, and I guess they did a really good job in keeping them out. But there was this, let me give you the actual terminology. There was a flyer that was going around, and it was getting posted physically, but also online and all kinds of digital memes. Flood the tree lighting for Gaza at Rockefeller Center last night, Wednesday, November 29th, 6 p.m. rally. Bring your flag, signs, and they wanted hundreds and hundreds of people to flood the Christmas tree lighting and try to disrupt and ruin this 2-hour live broadcast on NBC last night.
Oh, no.
Why would they do such a thing?
I think the only disruptive thing was apparently Barry Manilow's face.
Is it a lot of work done there?
Still look like a catcher's mitt.
Well, listen, I like Barry
Me
Manilow.
too.
I think but he's 80 years old, and Michelle said his face could be used at like a trampoline in the backyard for the kids.
It's tight, high and tight.
He said, yeah, she said it's, whoa. Hang on, let me see if I can get Michelle on the phone here quickly. All right, calling the home phone under the bed.
Play the Chips music for her. She loves it.
Dude, she's going to yell at you next time she sees you. I don't even know if I want to have a year-end Christmas party with the crew because...
Yeah, that's what you just told me. I thought that was like, well, that was a downer.
Well,
Well, the show's ending. What's the point?
Just because Michelle's just going to berate Froggy.
What?
She's not picking up. Hey, let me try.
Can I also recommend Newhart? Also, very good stuff.
I'm not watching that.
Daryl and Daryl.
Let me try one more time. I mean, it should be ringing. I mean, she should hear this. Come on, Michelle, pick up the phone. Oh, man. Maybe the ringer's on low or something.
Have you seen the Chips episode with the stunt kid racer yet? And they couldn't find out who it was? The stunt motorcycle rider?
I don't think she's going to pick up. No,
That's one of the best chases I've ever seen.
At the tone, please record.
that's my voicemail, by
And
the
you
way.
lived in California. Is it really that hectic day to day as they show on Chips? I mean, it is amazing
It's a mess.
the amount of flying cars in California.
Just every fender bender ends with a
Yeah.
flip rolling car and an
There's
explosion.
no. And the episode when the guy has a snake at his feet when he's driving. Have you seen that one?
I mean, let me try her cell on the phone. Hang on.
Oh my God, there's a snake at my feet. Vroom! Flies about 50 feet in the air, crashes through a fruit stand.
I don't believe that any disruption occurred at the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. But apparently Barry Manilow sang Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. That's what Barry Manilow sang. You remember a couple of years ago? Remember Mariah Carey was like all off key? Remember it was terrible?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess Michelle's not going to pick up the home phone nor her cell phone. I don't know. I guess she's just not interested in talking this morning.
Leave a message.
There we go.
Don't New York City rats get in that tree? Seriously. Like, there's all kinds of critters in that thing, probably.
Yeah, so they were trying to flood the tree lighting for Gaza, and apparently NYPD were able to keep them from ruining the NBC broadcast
Nice.
last night. Fester's not doing well.
No, that's sad.
Well, he's not dead.
All right, then let me
Hopefully.
try to just check in with Fester for a minute, and then the two mom story is great.
This is good. This
Yep.
is good.
And coming up shortly, folks. Oh boy, people love it. Hal Herman's headlines are coming up momentarily.
He's not in a good spot today, MJ.
Why is Hal Herman not in a good spot today?
I just talked to him during the break, and he
Yeah.
seems a little out of it, I'd say. Like he's been up all night.
That's great.
So we'll see. I don't know. It might not be the best performance.
All right, Hal
I'll try
Herman
to throw some
headlines
cold water on him.
coming up.
Hal Herman headlines. Because because facts matter.
Yeah, facts matter. Then don't listen to this crap coming up.
What are you doing? Nothing but the facts. NBTF, buddy.
Calling Fester. That was personal.
But the fastest response.
Oh,
Hey, can anybody pick up?
Oh, man. No one's picking up for us today.
Getting denied.
Listen, Fester said if he could pick up, he would. There's a chance that Fester has his phone off. Fester sounded awful. So if you don't know the story, Dom, the IT guy, brought in the 20 Surface Microsoft laptops on Monday morning, and then he also brought in a couple of dozen donuts. And then Fester ate 9 total donuts, and 6 of them were all smashed together to the size of like a hamburger. And, well, he got sick later in the day, ended up calling in sick on Tuesday, had to go to a 24-hour urgent care on Tuesday morning. They said, go to Tampa General Emergency Room right away. We think something serious is going on. He goes there. They do all kinds of tests. They keep him all day. They release him. They pump in like 17 gallons of IV fluid. But he says that, this was last night, 7 o'clock, he said that he feels worse than ever. So we don't know what's going on. I mean, does he really have a diagnosis?
Yeah, we haven't really gotten a specific diagnosis, except dehydration.
Let's see if it rings this time or goes back. Oh, okay, now it's ringing. That's not happening with him. Like the first call goes to voicemail, then...
Hello.
Hey, Fester.
You called me twice?
Yeah, I called you first, and it went right to voicemail.
Yeah, first time.
Same thing happened yesterday as well.
I have it set that way, though. I hope people don't call back twice.
Oh, stop it. You can't set it that way.
No, I don't know why it does that.
Dude, I called you last night. I was walking the dogs about 6:45, and you pick up the phone. You're like, hello. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
I said to you, how you feeling? And you said, worse than ever. What did you say to me last night?
I'm feeling worse. Well, I'm hydrated, so that's the good part. But the bad part is I feel worse than ever as far as every other front goes.
Oh, no.
Nothing is easing up.
What hurts? I'm
what
so
are you-
confused. Does your tummy hurt?
What are your symptoms?
So my head feels fine, and I can talk with you guys, and that's fine. But my stomach is gurgling. It's gurgling when it's ready to churn out something.
Listen, I don't want to. Just stop right there.
I'm trying to be careful.
Don't, just
Okay,
don't.
maybe
yeah.
we don't need all the
I don't-
symptoms.
Fester,
Yes,
do you
we're-
need to go back to a doctor? Do you need to go back to the ER?
I mean, I went to the ER. All they did was, they hydrated me, which is what I needed, and they prescribed me Imodium, ironically the same thing I have at home, which I'm grateful for, but, so...
And that cost you $700 for the Imodium from the hospital, probably.
That's about right.
That's what the insurance company is going to get billed. So, Fester, when do you think you're coming back to the show?
See, if physically, I don't know, mentally I could come back to the show anytime, but physically, you guys don't want me there.
Okay. All right, please don't elaborate. He elaborated on the phone with me last night. Do not elaborate on the air.
I'll be real. So listen, I am a toot factory right now.
All right,
okay.
stop.
I'm a toot factory.
Okay.
All right, stop. I don't want to hear about your toot factory. All right, so,
And with the toot factory,
all right, don't say toot factory.
okay.
What do you guys
there's a little bit of
manufacture?
There's another game I'm playing.
No, okay. He said that. He said that to me on the phone last night. Don't say that again.
So the game is Toot Roulette.
Oh, no.
Why don't you just call it Tootlet?
He said fart roulette last night, but all right, all right, Fester, stop.
I don't understand
You
what
don't want me there. You
All right.
want me there in spirit, but after I.
So, Fester,
When are-
is your new role on the show just going to be on the phone from home every day? Is that it? I mean, are you going
I'll
to
take that role.
recover?
I don't see an end in sight yet.
Oh, my God.
Okay, did the donuts have anything to do with this?
And that's a fair question,
Please.
and we don't seem to have a definitive answer.
We don't have answers for anything.
Did the donuts wreck you?
I honestly can't say I blame the donuts when there might have been an underlying infection somewhere in me that coincidentally decided to cause this bowel issue the day after I ate the 6 smashed donuts.
Okay.
9 donuts total.
Fester, where is this infection that you speak of? Where did the doctors say that it might be?
Anywhere in my body that's infected. It could be in my GI tract. It could be in my, it could be anywhere.
Remember I mentioned that I wanted you to get an MRI because I thought that you were like saying weird things, making noises. And remember the woman reached out from that MRI center in St. Pete. And then she's gone silent on me now. So she didn't return the call, and she offered to have you in for a free MRI to do a brain scan on you. And then now she's kind of gone radio silent. Anyway, Fester, I got to move on here. I got a lot of stuff to cover. We got a laptop to give away in a minute.
Don't die.
I got a ton of stuff I got to get to. But listen, Fester, feel better. Let us know what's going on. And I wanted you to get over this hump and certainly figure out what is wrong and try to treat what's wrong with you, and it just doesn't seem like that's happening. All right, buddy, we might call you later, okay?
I might pick up.
Goodbye. See ya. 2 moms.
Sounds like a sitcom.
This is great.
It's really good. It's not what you think.
This is a great story. So, apparently, there's a mom who, I guess their kid was asked about this child of the mother, asked by other kids about, do you have 2 moms?
Can I tell this story?
Yeah, go ahead and tell the story.
Okay, a mom is dropping her son, Josiah, off at preschool.
Right.
Josiah is 3-4 years old. Another little 4-year-old boy comes out to the car and says, why does Josiah have 2 moms?
Why does Josiah have 2 moms?
And the mom is like, no, he only has, she's very confused. He only has 1 mom. What are you talking about? And the little 4-year-old goes, no, he has 2 moms. He has you, and he has the pretty mom who picks him up in the afternoon.
All right, so 2 moms.
Yeah.
The perception is you've got the mom that drops the kid off at preschool in the morning, and then the prettier mom that picks him up in the afternoon. Listen to this audio. I love this story. Thanks for telling the story better than me, by the way.
Yeah, really.
All right, here we go.
So I just dropped my son off at preschool, and another little boy comes up to me and says, where's Josiah's other mom? I'm like, he only has 1 mom. And this little boy says, no, he has 2. He has you, and then he has the pretty mom, the one that picks him up from school every day.
You know what's going on here, right?
Yeah, Grandma's picking him up.
No.
Froggy, no.
Nanny? Nanny?
No. Mom's actually running a comb through her hair and putting makeup on. She's the haggard mom in the morning.
Froggy, you're not that bright, are you?
For being so dumb, I've had a really relatively successful life. But I think, yes, okay, yeah. It's the nanny.
No!
What is it?
One mother, the mother that drops off the kid at preschool in the morning.
Makeup.
Just rolled out of bed and has nothing done. Probably has sweats on, no makeup, no hair done. Just rolling out, stumble out of bed and tumble out of bed and a stumble to the kitchen. So the mother that drops the kid off is just not made up. Nothing, just right out of bed. And then by afternoon pickup, mom is put together. Yep. Mom's got the hair done. Mom's got the makeup on. Mom's wearing the nice clothes, not the juicy sweats or whatever, Is that still a thing? The sweats with juicy on them.
I don't see those, no.
What happened to juicy?
They were pretty comfortable. I don't know. Maybe they just were a little cheesy.
Yeah, Froggy, when you think of juicy, what do you think of?
I think of the #1 juice drink. Juice and Juice. My favorite. Juice.
I love that 2 mom story.
I do too. When I'm actually home and able to take my kids to school in the morning and we go, we walk them and I'm like, oh gosh, I look like hell, I'm whatever, just barely wearing leggings, whatever. And Doug's like, don't worry about it. Everyone's like this in the morning. And sure enough, you see all the walkers, all the moms and dads, they've barely brushed their teeth. That's all you have time to do in the morning when you're getting your kids ready. I think my family was really happy that I came back to work this week because I didn't put any makeup on for a whole week when I was off for Thanksgiving.
Me either.
Did they think you had 2 moms?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, where's my mommy? All right. So we'll give away the next laptop in just a matter of moments. But first, what about this crazy coincidence with us spending time talking about the Golden Bachelor on ABC? yesterday during the show on Wednesday, we spent, 5-10 minutes talking about the Golden Bachelor because I had found some entertainment story online that now's the time for the Golden Bachelor. This is the program that's must-see TV, and this is the show that America needs right now, the Golden Bachelor. And it's such a feel-good, great show. And then last night, another Golden Bachelor story pops up, and the dude's getting trashed and bashed because of some previous behavior. So here, ABC has this nice-looking, put-together, successful 72-year-old guy named Jerry Turner, the Golden Bachelor, and everyone thinks the guy's like a superstar and greatest guy in the world, and then some ex-girlfriend comes out of the woodwork and starts blowing this guy's cover.
Would he break into a Piggly Wiggly and steal some Lucky Strikes in the 50s?
No.
I mean, what the hell did he do?
No, this is more recent. This is like 2017, 2018.
This is just stupid because you know what? It's because he's on TV now. He's super famous. He's about to find his true love. So an ex has to come back and blow it all up. What's he supposed to disclose his 3-year relationship? Is he supposed to disclose that?
Well, let me
It's
share.
his business.
Let me share what developed with the Golden Bachelor. Jerry Turner, the Golden Bachelor, allegedly criticized his ex-girlfriend for gaining weight and refused to take her to his high school reunion because she had put on 10 pounds.
Allegedly.
What?
According to this, kind of a hit piece, in the Hollywood Reporter yesterday, the woman who used the name Carolyn in the story to remain anonymous, she talked about this alleged relationship with the Golden Bachelor that took place after the Golden Bachelor's wife had died. In the show, Turner claimed that he hadn't been kissed since his ex-wife Tony died in 2017. But the woman alleged that she and the 72-year-old had a 3-year relationship after the Golden Bachelor's wife died.
So they juice it up for TV.
And she claims that she was hooking up with him just a month after his wife died. So Carolyn is 14 years his junior. So if he's 72, it'd make her, 58?
He's 72?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I guess she worked as a staff accountant, claimed that she claimed that he used a lot of the come on and pickup lines on her that he then used on the Bachelor dating show, The Golden Bachelor.
She can completely make this up. This is just her story.
I'm just giving you the facts. I'm giving you the details out of the Hollywood Reporter story here.
He's like, did you fall from heaven? And she's like, why?
Well,
He's
hold
like,
on.
because there's a crater in the ground because you gained 10 pounds, fat ass.
We stop it, Froggy.
Well, I'm just,
No, but
No,
you're
that's-
not.
that's probably how it was.
But you're not far off. Hold on a minute. So Turner allegedly texted Carolyn. So the Golden Bachelor allegedly texted this woman on September 2nd of 2017. This is according to the Hollywood Reporter. Quote, "Damn, I go to bed at night thinking of you and wake up in the morning thinking of you." And then he said the same thing essentially to some fitness instructor, Leslie, who is one of the 2 finalists on the Golden Bachelor.
That's his go-to line.
Yeah, apparently so. Carolyn further claimed that she and this former restaurateur, this Golden Bachelor dude, Jerry, that they dated for 10 months before they moved in together. And he kept insisting they move in together in the summer of 2018. And that's when he allegedly started getting all Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Turner allegedly said to Carolyn that she needed to pay $850 a month to cover her expenses, and they needed to split the cost of all food, except for like special occasions, like birthday or whatever.
It's not very golden.
The Hollywood Reporter also said that at restaurants, Carolyn paid her half in advance.
Huh?
Yes. So at a restaurant, he had her pay her half in advance, But when the check came, he paid the whole tab like a quote-unquote big man.
I don't. Like he'd make her. Okay, give me the money. Give me the money. Yours is going to be.
But at the restaurant, he wanted to look like he's the guy and he's taking care of the check.
I got this. I just gave you money.
Yeah. Turner would allegedly also insist that Carolyn make the bed before sitting down to have breakfast with him. And
I do that to Kim.
Then before you sit down for breakfast, you go make that bed, woman. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. Anyway, things then got even worse in the relationship in October of 2019 because she was getting ready for his high school reunion. So he was getting ready to go to a reunion and wanted to bring her, but he allegedly said, quote, "I'm not taking you to the reunion looking like that." Carolyn said she had put on 10 pounds at the time because of stress.
Everybody at a reunion is 70. You think they care?
And recalled that Turner allegedly saying, referring to her body, that's when they called it quits.
The punch bowl is filled with Metamucil.
Carolyn further said in the Hollywood Reporter interview that Turner wanted her out of his home by January 1st of 2020 and would cover the cost of the U-Haul as long as she paid the expenses for the vendor. What? I don't know what that means. So,
go make me a scotch and insure.
Is there a different side to the Golden Bachelor than this side they're presenting on television? That's the question.
Of course there is, because it's television. So it's a he's supposed to be a Prince Charming.
He grew up in a different time, time when, like Chips times, when you treated women like objects.
or Family Feud, Richard Dawson kiss time, which unbelievably all these years later, a new item has popped up about Richard Dawson. You got to hear this. We'll get to it in a minute. Also, the chef story. This chef mystery is something that's been, it's crossed my mind many times about chefs, and you see this all the time. Let me give away the laptop right now. It's 7:53. Let's give away the second laptop this morning. I'm going to go with caller number, how old's the Golden Bachelor?
72.
72. Let's go with caller 72 right now. Caller 72, 800.
Look at Hal.
What? Go get Hal. Yeah, go get Hal Herman. Hal Herman headlines are coming up in just a minute. So right after we give away the laptop, we're going to go right into Hal Herman headlines here on the MJ Morning Show. And then I got to talk about this chef observation. What is it about chefs and this? Explain in a second. First, though, caller 72, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. So if you're the 72nd caller right now, and you know the winner from last hour's first name, you win the next Microsoft Surface laptop, valued at $1,200 originally on this thing. $1,200. This is a premium laptop, and we're giving away 20 of these all week long, thanks to our partnership with Team Logic IT in St. Petersburg and Dom, the IT guy. Hey, if you're a business, small, medium, large, and you need a great IT department, you need great IT work, they do this. They're a great IT company, domtheitguy.com, and, of course, tell them the MJ Morning Show sent you. So if you need IT help, whatever it is with computers in your office, point-of-sale stuff, whatever, they do it all. domtheitguy.com. All right, so we're looking for caller 72. Now, Froggy, get in here, man. Dude.
Hal, well, I guess he's conferring with Hal.
Oh, yeah, he's putting on his Hal jacket. But the chef thing is about, and when I say this, you're going to go, oh, yeah. Why is it when you see chefs photographed, they're always crossing their arms?
Before you said photographed, right? In my head, I immediately pictured a chef. I wish you would let me guess. And I saw the crossed arms.
Why do chefs cross their arms like in every single photo, whether it's a famous chef, a local chef? More times than not, when you see a picture of a chef, their arms are folded. Their arms are crossed. So what is it? Why do all these chefs cross their arms in pictures, whether it's a magazine profile, it's on the website, meet our executive chef, and, What is it? Do they teach you that at CIA? I mean, what?
I don't know.
You gotta cross your arms.
Do you know the answer? Is that why you're saying this?
Yes.
You had the answer?
Well, sorta. Apparently, it's like it's described, and I saw this from Eater. The stance communicates something less savory to the viewer. An expert in human behavior and body language says the pose lends an aura of arrogance
and intimidation.
That's a good word as well. It also sends a signal to the kitchen staff, but it also sort of signifies like an aggressive military stance, giving orders, firing up troops, running brigades.
I'm in charge.
Well, that's it. And apparently that's sort of the base for why most chefs will cross their arms in photos.
I can picture it. Yeah. And it goes
like Gordon Ramsay, for instance. That's an example. Froggy, you just missed the whole chef arm crossing thing here.
Oh, man. Chefs always do cross their
Don't
arms.
they?
My sister-in-law does that.
Does she really?
See, look at that.
Yeah,
That's
she's in magazines and she's like this.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, that's it. Why the chefs cross? So even female chefs cross their arms.
I think a lot of people like to do.
Yeah, Froggy's wife is Kim, and Kim's sister is like this executive chef, right?
Yeah, she's a professional chef, and she crosses her arms in pictures, yes.
Yeah, so that's it. Crossed arms also, gives the tough guy image that chefs like to promote. In charge. Don't mess with my kitchen. I've got knives. I've got a pot of boiling water on the stove. But that's it. Just think about it. Next time you see a picture of a chef, their arm's going to be crossed.
Always.
So that's the dilemma. All right, 7:57 at the MJ Morning Show. Man, that's a beautiful Boeing aircraft, by the way. Every pilot I know love flying the 757. They say it's a hot rod. So at 7:57, Froggy hates my airplane.
Cares.
I'm an airplane nerd, man. I've said this. If I were a radio broadcaster, I probably would have pursued being a commercial airline pilot.
You don't meet the height requirement. Yeah. You can't see over the windshield.
Yeah. And then there's also an airplane story coming up about people think that they can land airplanes. So hold on. Everything's kind of falling in like a domino today. It's weird. All right, let me grab caller 72. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who is this?
Oh, wow. This is Stro.
Stro?
Yes.
Stro, where are you calling from?
From Wesley Chapel. What's going on?
Stro, you are caller 72.
I can't believe it.
Stro, do you know who won the laptop last hour in Laptop Tag?
Mr. Gosh?
Oh my gosh. Remember? No, seriously,
Mr. Gosh. All right, before I hang up on you. All right, so, hey, tell Stro, who won the laptop last hour?
Billy.
That is it. Yes! Everyone wants to be a comedian today. Stro, you got it. You've got the next laptop computer here on the MJ Morning Show.
That's so awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, I think you've called before, right? You've called because I recognize your name.
Yeah, many times. I stopped calling for a while. I didn't want to bother you guys.
Oh, bother us anytime.
And that's why he calls to win a laptop. He quit giving us content. Now he's just calling to take our prizes. All right. Hey, Stro, congratulations. What do you do for a living, Stro?
I do rideshare.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you've called in on some.
I called you during the hurricane with the alligator in the road, and yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, dude, congratulations. You got one of these.
Thank you so much, MJ. You guys have a great day.
All right, hold on. Don't hang up. Andrew's going to get all your information, and you get in your ride share. You get in your Uber or Lyft, and you get your butt down here and pick up your laptop today, all right?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
This is a $1,200 laptop. This is a nice unit. Stro, hold on.
Congrats, Stro.
Andrew, he is on line 1.
Very
line 1 for Stro. So we wrote down STRO. So Stro just won the second laptop this morning, thanks to DonTheITGuy.com, Team Logic IT, providing the Microsoft Surface laptops. So we have 2 more to give away today. We've got a unit to give away next. It's now the next hour. It's 8 o'clock.
Whoa, look at that.
It is 8 o'clock right now on the MJ Morning Show. So we'll give away the next laptop sometime this hour. And just know the first name of the guy that just won. And you could be the next winner right here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. But first, ladies and gentlemen, when facts matter, it's time for Hal Herman Headlines. On the MJ Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen,
Tampa Bay's news leader, Hal Herman Headlines.
All right, wait a second. Froggy, Hal, why are you walking with a sparkler?
Because it's time to celebrate, everybody. A celebration is occurring. My third marriage is officially over. Lola May left me last night.
Who? Lola May?
Yes, Lola May.
Dude, oh, Jesus. Dude, get the...
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Don't touch that to the microphone.
Lola May left me last night.
All right, Andrew.
So I've been up drinking.
Andrew, do you have MJ TV on his sparkler?
Didn't we just have a sparkler story where someone lit a Christmas tree on fire or something with a sparkler? We don't have trees in here, but it's dangerous.
Anyway, Froggy's got a
My name's not Froggy, you complete idiot.
All right, so...
My name's Hal Herman. My sparklers went
What
out.
are you drinking?
Gibson's Canadian whiskey.
Gibson's Canadian whiskey?
Yeah, it's good stuff right there.
He's guzzling a bottle of whiskey.
But wait, let the celebration continue. Just because you sleep with a couple strippers, your wife's going to leave you. So, guys, just remember, never sleep with strippers or she'll leave you.
Dude.
See, MJ, this is your fault.
He just stabbed the wall with scissors. Andrew, did you see that?
That's all.
Andrew, did you get that on MJ TV? Oh my God, there's a pair of scissors jammed in the wall.
This is what it's like. Be married to Lola May. What's the matter, Lola May? You don't like it.
Don't throw scissors. They're going to bounce back and stab you.
Stop throwing scissors.
I'll just put it right here in my own back.
Hal Herman Headlines. Because facts matter.
But I do.
MSNBC has crabs. Hal Herman has the real news.
I think it's my favorite one. MSNBC has crabs. Hal Herman has the real news.
Screw CNN. Hal Herman is the most trusted name in news. Fox News blows. For the facts, Hal Herman knows.
Here we go.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What are we doing?
Hal Herman Headlines. Put the bottle down and get your news script. And do the headline.
All right, I got some great stuff today.
I've never heard of Gibson's Canadian whiskey.
It is Gibson's, age 12 years. Same about a month that me and Lola May were married. That's funny. All right, here we go.
That'll set you back $14 too,
yeah,
right?
That's good stuff. All right, we got some breaking news here.
Yep.
Todd Chrisley. Do we know who Todd Chrisley is from Chrisley's Best?
What?
He's in jail with his wife, as you know.
Oh, hold on. Who?
You know Todd Chrisley. I think he's a gay guy, and he's on TV with Chrisley Knows Best. He went to jail for money laundering.
Oh, it's a reality
Okay.
show.
It's a reality show. Little guy.
Right.
You know who he is,
No,
right?
no. I have heard the name, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, he got busted sneaking illegal items into his jail cell.
Well,
Do you want to take a guess?
What is an illegal item?
Illegal item. Now, allegedly,
Yeah.
Todd Chrisley was caught keystering various kitchen appliances
What?
to break into his cell, including a whisk, a spatula, a Vitamix 4000.
Wait, hold on. You're claiming he had kitchen appliances up his butt?
Yeah, I keistered him because he loves the work of the kitchen. All right. Not only did he
Well,
have
hold on. He took kitchen appliances from the prison kitchen and put them up his butt to bring back to his cell?
Yes, he keistered him because he works in the kitchen.
What?
Yes. He
no.
keistered a Vitamix 4000.
No, he
He
didn't.
keistered an entire microwave oven.
No, he didn't.
Okay, and it took officers 17 hours to remove all the items. They're still working on them, and
He did
he's
not
recovering.
put a microwave oven up his butt.
Maybe it was a toaster oven. I don't know. So, Todd Chrisley recovering from all the keistered items. Let's move on to Taylor and Travis. They had a family Thanksgiving together. Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't hear about the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce Thanksgiving together.
Taylor's mom got so hammered, she jumped naked in the pool, and the pool was freezing. She started an awful synchronized swim routine where everybody saw her lady bitch. She was flashing her vag to everybody. All right. So everybody's like, Taylor, what is your mom doing? Oh, my God. Her dad was caught shooting Jack Daniels into his left arm into his veins because he can't drink anymore. He likes to shoot it because it goes in faster.
Folks,
Then he attacked
hold on.
Travis's. What?
Taylor Swift's dad lives about 2 miles as the crow flies in downtown St. Pete from our studio.
So we should interview him about the synchronized swimming routine from Travis's mom.
No.
Everybody saw that.
Taylor Swift's father did not intravenously inject Jack Daniels in his
I
veins.
didn't say intravenously. I said he shot it into his veins.
Well, that's called intravenous.
All right. Then he attacked Travis's dad with a can of yams, threw it right at his head. Then Travis's mom jumped on Taylor's dad's back, attacking him like a freaking honey badger. It all ended with the police called. All were arrested on domestic assault charges. All right.
None of this is
Can you
true.
give me another stinger there for me for my next story?
None of this is true.
This next story
None of this is true.
is 100%.
Hal Herman is on your side. Your side.
I got 3 more stories for you. This is 100% new. I know you give me crap for sometimes throwing out.
To Taylor Swift's dad, please do not contact an attorney. I think I did a good job dispelling that was completely false. All right. As he's continuing.
I'm going to get some good notes.
He's gargling the Canadian whiskey now.
All right, Hall & Oates. Have you heard of them?
Yes, Hall & Oates.
The famous cereal manufacturers are at war, apparently. These guys had a tumultuous love affair for 30 years. They were very successful with their various breakfast cereals, the Hall & Oates brand. But it all ended when Frederick Hall discovered Barry Oates having an affair with Kevin Charms from the Lucky Charms family.
He's getting lucky.
Now they're teaming up to start a new company, Oates and Charms, which will be going public soon. So get ready. The New York Stock Exchange, they'll be ringing that bell soon. All right, next. Mark Cuban.
Totally erroneous.
No, that was completely true.
That was good financial news.
This one is also true. Mark Cuban, after 37 years, is leaving the show Tank Shark. So he is, I guess, an inventor.
It's not called Tank Shark. It's called Shark Tank. And word is that Mark Cuban not only selling the majority stake in Dallas Mavs, but he's also leaving Shark Tank.
That's right. And do you know some of his most famous inventions and investments?
I'm sure you're going to tell us.
The Fleshlight. You guys heard of the Fleshlight? He also invented the Penis Pump-O-Matic 400.
Stop it. No, he did not.
The Extends Wiener Lengthening System.
No,
Have you heard of this? Now, this is a good one. I actually have this one. Skunk Junk Deodorant Spray.
Skunk?
Because when your junk is skunk, you got to spray on your junk, I think is the way the saying goes. And then last but not least.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hal, are you claiming that these were all items that Mark Cuban spearheaded?
Yes, Fleshlight.
On Shark Tank?
Penis Pump-O-Matic 400, Extends Wiener Lengthening System, Skunk Junk. And finally, the Sack-O-Matic Shaver and Razor System. All right. One more story for you. This.
What are you saying?
That was a real story. I'm getting nothing but the facts, play by thing, so the people know. Nothing.
More Americans get their news from Hal Herman than from any other source.
All right, now a local story. Let's do a little local news.
Let's go local, folks.
Yeah, a little local sports
Hal Herman
news.
headlines.
That's right.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield. You heard of this guy?
Yep, Bucs quarterback.
That's right.
Not winning many games.
Bucs quarterback. He's been nominated for a huge award. He's been put on the ballot for the MHOF. Anybody know what the MHOF is?
So,
I think I know what it is.
The Midget Hall of Fame, yes.
I wasn't going to say it.
Now, he's on the ballot. Others on the ballot this year, Emmanuel Lewis, Pete Dinklage, Zelda Rubinstein. You remember the fat little midget that was in the movies and she was like, no, look at the TV. You remember her? She's nominated. And a little-known guy named Todd Schnitt. Never heard of him, but Not sure who that is. Apparently, he's so short, he didn't meet the midget height requirements. He's only 2'8". He's apparently right there at the limit. So he's in there as well. Congratulations to Baker, Emmanuel, Pete, Zelda, and Todd, whoever the hell that is. All right, guys. I got to go finish my booze. Should I finish it now? Who thinks I can do it? Who thinks I can do it?
Do it.
Oh, no. Andrew, do you have the camera on Froggy? Are you going to drink this whole... Oh, my God. He's drinking a whole fifth of Gordon's Canadian whiskey. Hal Herman headlines.
What you say to me, Lullaby? What?
Oh, my gosh. MJ, look behind you. Look behind you.
Hey, you Lullaby!
You knocked the clock. Knocked the clock off the wall. Hey, look at
Hey, you Lullaby!
Look at this. I got to move my camera up. Froggy just slammed into the wall and knocked the digital clock sideways.
Knocked your clock off.
Oh, my
By the way, I'm single now. Screw you, Lullaby. Hope you guys have a good day.
Dude,
Good job, Hal.
You wrecked the wall?
There's a lot of damage in here.
I'm going to take my scissors back now.
Look at all the whiskey on the wall, too.
Whiskey on the wall. He stabbed the wall repeatedly with scissors.
You've got a dangling digital clock now.
Every story is false. He probably just bought himself a slander lawsuit on several fronts. Hey, speaking of the Bucs, hey, Froggy, get in here. Froggy, get in here. Oh, now Froggy's going to walk in like, hey, what'd I miss? Hey, what
happened? What the heck?
He was a demolition crew. Yep.
How?
Mm-hmm.
Why is there burnt stuff? And holes in... Okay.
All right.
I told you he was off his rocker today.
Yeah, Froggy's back in the studio. Hey, speaking of the Bucs and Baker Mayfield, have you seen the Bucs billboard campaign all around town? You haven't seen like the time that Tom Brady threw the pass to whatever.
Oh, I see the Derek Brooks one.
Yeah, the Derek Brooks one.
I don't understand it.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. Okay. The Bucs are so bad right now. They're trying to distract us with like old Buccaneer history. I mean, that's the billboard campaign. We are so bad right now. All right, let's just start digging up old stories and old events and old players. Let's try to distract everyone about how bad the Bucs season is going this year.
Like this year sucks, but let's look at the franchise in totality.
Yeah, let's go back. Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl. Let's go back to Derek Brooks.
It's nostalgia, man. It happens in wrestling. Wrestling sucks, but they bring back all the old guys, and you're like, yeah. Nostalgia always wins.
All right, Roxanne, what is this? What time is it? 8:13. All right, so 8 o'clock hour, folks. We'll give away another laptop this hour, thanks to Team Logic IT in St. Petersburg, DonTheITGuy.com. So the third laptop on the way here in the 8 o'clock hour. Listen, we'll tell you when to call in to win. And just know, hey, Froggy, Hal Herman knocked the...
What happened?
Where's the list of all the winners that was up on the wall?
I saw that.
Yeah, please put that back on the wall because we have a list of all the winners. Out of camera view, I believe. You've ruined it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dude, no, you ruined the chart. Oh my God.
Just a little whiskey on it.
All right. Anyway, what was I saying?
You said Roxanne.
Oh yeah. So Roxanne, you were telling me something earlier about your daughter making up songs on they have a little electric keyboard at the house?
Yeah, like one of those Casio keyboard type of things. And so she sits at the dinner table last night, and this is my 3-year-old, and she's like, I have a sad song, everybody. And
so your 3-year-old, what's her name again?
Daviana.
So Daviana is 3. You're at the dinner table. It's you and Dig Dug. You're at dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, you got it. It's another episode of
Roxanne and Doug.
Not to be confused with
and Doug.
All right, so you're at the dinner table. Your 3-year-old says, I have a sad song, and she has her little Casio keyboard and starts banging on the thing.
Did you record it?
No, because she's not like my older daughter. If I turn the camera on, it sounds like that.
Hey, I've got a song I want to play.
I love you, mommy.
right. I'm sure it was a sweet song. So can you share the lyrics
Yes.
of your daughter's sweet little song at the dinner table?
Well, it was more the backstory. She said, okay, this is a song about a girl who's getting married.
Oh, geez.
And
The baby talk.
That's how she talks. And she goes,
A girl that's
With the
getting
baby.
married.
and right before she kisses her prince, he has blood all over him and dies.
Okay, so she's
What?
inspired by Marilyn Manson?
What the hell?
And we're dying. We're like laughing. Like,
So
what is
this is a story about a prince got stabbed by the queen, blood all over, and died.
And then I was thinking about this for the hook. The beautiful people, the beautiful people.
Like exorcist music.
I like that. I can name it Omen.
It's Daviana Omen 2.
That's that kid.
That's your kid's name is Daviana. It's like Damien. It's Daviana Omen 2.
And she's playing the chords and like look giving us like death stares. Like, this is a sad song. This is a sad song. She's like,
And I stab you in the arm, stab you in the knee, make the blood go drip, drip, drippy. Thank you.
It gets worse. It gets
Hold on.
worse.
There's more?
She's like,
But wait, there's more. Go
she
ahead.
said, and the bride was pregnant, and now she's not. So here this is. It's a story of a shotgun wedding, a bride to a prince. Prince dies. I mean, I don't know if he got stabbed, but he starts bleeding out and dies before they kiss.
But she was pregnant and now she's not?
Yeah, I mean, it's horrific.
Like a miscarriage?
I mean, she doesn't know what that is.
What?
But
What the
that
hell?
was her story. No.
What the heck?
No, but is it these Disney movies? Is that what, they're all about, like the princess is about to die and the prince has to kiss her and bring her back to life. And the Disney movies always have the parents dying. The parents always die. But it was a really tragic song.
I gave you CPR and I can't make you come back to life because you're dead. That's it. I have my song.
Dude, that's like some mental stuff going on right there.
We were laughing. We were just like stifling our laughter. She's like, "Don't laugh at me. This is a sad song. It's serious."
Is she sticking pencils in her doll's eyes?
No.
This is the song I wrote. It's called Imagine.
All right, here we go.
Please, where's my piano? Imagine all the people got stabbed in the eyeballs with knives. What do you think of that for the chorus?
Ladies and gentlemen, Roxanne's 3-year-old daughter, Daviana.
Do you like my Daviana voice? Oh, she's so sweet. You know what, Roxanne? I've told you this before. She has a good voice. You should put her in singing lessons.
No, that's the one that has like a baby dinosaur voice. It's the older one who has a good voice. Yeah. No, this is the baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Family Feud.
Yeah, anybody in me?
Nope, not Louis Anderson.
Yeah, there isn't much of that going on when I was around.
I don't know what's going on, man, but there's a lot of like old nostalgic stuff that's coming back.
You know the problem?
What?
I'll tell you what the problem is.
What?
All these streaming services, you can watch all these old shows again. Freebie, you go on Match Game 75 and Richard Dawson's licking contestants. You're going to be like, what? This happened? And then they talk about it, don't you think? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, where else are you going to see it on YouTube? I love the Match Game.
I've always liked Match Game. Listen, I've used this Match Game music for years on this show.
It's cool.
But no, this is not Match Game. This is not The Price is Right. Nope, not The Price is Right. It's not the $25,000 pyramid. Nope, it's Family Feud, and it goes back to the Richard Dawson era. Listen, I don't know. Listen, it came from the New York Post, and the headline that I saw on the New York Post website last night read, Family Feud contestants had to take herpes tests when Richard Dawson hosted, according to a new book.
What?
So he couldn't get the herp.
Survey says herpes!
Ow.
Oh my gosh. You know what this means?
What?
If you go back and watch old episodes for the people he wasn't kissing, does that mean we should assume that anyone he didn't kiss?
Nasty cold sores on their lip or
Ugh.
something. All right, listen, I'm going to read part of the story because it's so bizarre. Family Feud contestants had to take herpes tests when Richard Dawson hosted, according to a new book. Family Feud contestants allegedly had to take herpes tests during former Richard Dawson's reign. The comedian who died at 79 in 2012 had a knack for kissing female players on the mouth during the show's episodes. And in order to keep everyone sanitary, tests for the oral sores went down on the set. According to the new book, Outrageous, A History of Showbiz and the Culture Wars.
Oh, it's a book.
It's a book. Author Cliff Nestoroff, and Cliff is spelled Kliph. Is it Cliff? Is it Clife? Is it?
It's Clip.
I don't know. But this author writes this book and says that the iconic show endorsed the new policy that had both male and female contestants undergo a mouth test with a magnifying glass from medical staff. Wait a minute.
So they were just examining them. They weren't. It wasn't like a swab.
I don't think they had those back then, did
right?
Nestoroff recounted one player's alleged experience who recalled one production assistant announcing, "Okay, everyone, line up for your herpes tests." Dawson was the host of The Family Feud from 1976 to 1985, and then again for a quick rebirth, 94 to 95. And then, of course, you had Ray Combs, who, unfortunately, I think he hanged himself.
Yeah, he did.
And then you had Louis Anderson.
That's right.
And now it's the guy with a mouthful of teeth. I mean,
so how about
the usual human being, the normal human being has 32 teeth. And Steve Harvey, the current host of Family Feud, he's got 110 teeth in that mouth.
Dude, I think he's the longest running host at this point.
I don't know. Anyway, what were we going to say?
I was going to say that I forgot. You threw me off. Thanks
With
a
the
lot.
teeth.
You make me look like an ass.
Anyway, the bottom line here is herpes examination. They had a magnifying glass backstage. They're looking at the mouths of the contestants.
Oh, I was going to say, why not just not kiss the contestants? How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
And he, if you watch, he picks and chooses. Like if they're like gross, he won't kiss them. They have to be like attractive.
No,
I've been watching.
No, I saw Richard Dawson
Kiss some real pigs.
I saw him kiss all kinds of women.
What's the biggest kiss you ever saw him give? Was it like open mouth?
They're all awkward because they're all on the lips.
Yeah, that was the thing. I mean,
Yeah,
you
it's
look
disgusting.
back,
Yeah.
it's cringy. I mean, you look at these old episodes today, and Richard Dawson is planting his lips on and then he goes down in a row. So he'll like kiss 3 women in a row, like all like in the same family. It's like kisses one sister, kisses the next sister, kisses the mother.
Don't bring your promiscuous sister. Don't want to get what she's got through Richard.
So, new book. Several game show fans were repulsed by Dawson. He writes in the book. A letter was then published in the Philadelphia Daily News, which slammed the show for having promiscuous kissing. This is back in the day. The memo read, "As a physician, I have wondered about the risks Richard Dawson takes in kissing every female contestant on The Feud." The diseases that could be transmitted by promiscuous kissing are too long and too loathsome to recount here. Does Dawson or the producers take any caution to prevent infection? Are none of them informed, the letter asked? So this is like a physician writing the Philadelphia, was it Daily News?
Hang on a second, honey. Let me put some dental dam on my mouth.
Back in the like 1970s, apparently.
That's
Anyway,
disgusting, dude.
So, I mean...
So apparently, obviously, he must have got it at one point from one of these contestants for them to bring up testing.
Yeah, that's just bizarre stuff. Elon Musk in the news today, folks.
Yeah, what did he do? All I see is on mute. He's on there, and everybody's in the outrage.
What time is it? 8:25? You know what? I'm going to give away the laptop in a second. I'm going to give away the laptop a little early. All right, so hold on. If you think you know the winner from last hour, get ready to call in because you could win the 3rd laptop here in minutes on the MJ Morning Show. Hold on. So, man, Elon Musk is out of control.
Is
What's
this
he
like
up to now?
Is he? Is this a downward spiral for him?
I think so. So Elon Musk did an interview yesterday, and you know what's going on with X, formerly Twitter. Like, listen, I've walked away from that thing. I'm just done with it. I haven't posted in a while. I'm erasing my. I'm going to close the whole thing down. I'm not doing it anymore. So I've moved everything that I have onto Instagram, and speaking of Instagram, Fester's picture. Man, people love this. If you did not see Fester at the hospital, of course, no Fester today, no Fester yesterday.
Yeah, we're worried about him.
Fester's in bad shape. I don't know when he's coming back. Fester's got something going on. We thought it was the donuts. I don't know if that helped exacerbate a situation. Fester was in the ER for 8 hours on Monday, did not show up on Tuesday and Wednesday and today, so Fester's been gone for 3 days this week. We had him on the air about an hour ago. He doesn't sound good. They haven't really nailed down what's wrong with the guy, but I'll tell you what, if you have not seen Fester in the ER, there's a little slideshow. There are 4 images on my Instagram. So go to Certified MJ Radio. Go to Certified MJ Radio on Instagram, and it's the second item. You'll see Fester with like you see the shirt he's wearing? He's wearing like an 8-year-old shirt.
Yeah, he's a little baby boy.
Like the little striped shirt, like a Bobby Brady shirt, I'm telling
you got great fashion.
Yeah.
So Fester, click on the picture of Fester in the green shirt with the red hat, and this is the mystery photo. So you got, first one is Fester in the ER at TGH. Then you got an IV. Then you got Fester sitting down on a wheelchair. Then the final picture, number 4. This has caused quite a stir. The 4th picture, Fester's trying to be a wise ass in the ER. He's sitting in the wheelchair. He points the phone down his legs. You see his red Crocs on his feet on those little foot pedal holders, the footrests on the wheelchair. And right in the middle of his legs, he strategically places a bent finger at the knuckle and has it dangle. So people are like, oh my God, what is that in the 4th picture? It's his finger. But take a look. Go to Certified MJ Radio, and then if you want to see what we thought was the cause of Fester's hospitalization, then the last thing that was posted is the video of Fester compressing 6 Dunkin' Donuts in the studio and eating them all at once by taking a pile of 6 and smashing them together. Mm-hmm. So all that's on my Instagram. It's Certified MJ Radio. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. So if you're on IG, give me a follow right now. Certified MJ Radio. Follow the morning show account because we put video clips up every day on MJ Morning Show on Instagram. So follow that, MJ Morning Show. Follow Roxanne at Roxanne Wilder.
Thank you for that.
And Froggy, I get confused because you got like 17 of them. What is
Join
the one?
me now, Froggy MJ Radio.
Froggy,
the other one got hacked.
Yeah, Froggy MJ Radio. So go ahead and give everything a follow there. So on to Elon Musk, and then we'll give away the laptop. I don't know what he's. I mean, it's bizarre. It's like he deliberately paid $44 billion for X after he tried to back out because he knew that it was a stupid move. And the courts were going to crucify him, so he had to go through with the purchase of Twitter for $44 billion. It's worth a fraction of that now because he's bulldozed. He's wrecked the place. Changed it to X, took away verifications, which delivered some verification that people were real, sources were real. Advertisers have fled because Elon, they're not moderating well now. Elon has made some questionable comments and statements. And this is crazy, in regard to advertisers fleeing Twitter, now called X. Did you hear what Elon Musk said to advertisers? He told them to go F themselves.
I'm sorry, but I like Elon.
I don't. I'm sorry. I think is Elon here? I think he's an erratic maniac.
He would be here if Hal didn't just take all the energy out of
Yeah,
him.
and rip up the studio.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go yourself.
Well, he has enough money. He can say that.
Wow.
He's outlandish.
He's got bleep you money.
A lot of advertisers, big national advertisers, have fled Twitter or X. They stopped buying ads.
Go yourself.
Say it again.
Is that clear?
He did. Yes, it's
Let me be more clear.
very clear.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go yourself.
His accent's so weird.
Yeah, it's hard to pin down.
Go yourself.
Hey,
Is that clear?
Well, Andrew, why was the beep longer in that one than the first one? Okay.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
F-Y.
What?
F-Y.
GFY.
Bleep you. What is he?
You think
No cop.
a man with such education, he'd have more vocabulary to bring to the discussion than just expletives.
Was that Aaron Sorkin that was interviewing? Who was that? Who was interviewing? Some not Aaron Sorkin, but he was talking to some Sorkin dude with this interview. But I mean, telling advertisers go bleep yourself.
Just screw you, doo-doo face.
Elon Musk
I'm
is
here
here.
all of a sudden. Yes, I'm here.
Elon.
What? Go bleep yourself.
What would you like to say to me?
Go bleep yourself. That's it. Is that clear?
What would you like to say to all the phones that are ringing right now, hoping to win the laptop?
I want to tell those people to go bleep themselves. Line 1, bleep yourself. Line 2, bleep yourself. Line 3, bleep yourself. So on and so forth.
FY.
GFY.
All right. Every line is ringing. I haven't even announced that I'm giving away the laptop, but I am. I'm announcing right now. Let's 8:32 now at the MJ Morning Show here on a Thursday. Let's give away the third laptop today. I'll go with caller 105 for Q105. Caller 105 right now, 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. If you are the 105th caller and you know the first name of last hour's winner, you win the next laptop. This is a Microsoft Surface laptop. These were priced at $1,200 a piece. They are premium Intel i5 11th generation, 13.5-inch high-def screen. You've got a 512 gigabyte solid-state drive.
Nice.
This is a nice unit. It is premium. I want to get me one of these things from Don the IT Guy. So thanks again to DonTheITGuy.com. Thanks to Team Logic IT St. Petersburg. Caller 105. Andrew is busy screening, and I will take caller 105 live on the air. Will caller 105 know the name of last hour's winner, or will I have to go to caller 106? Guess what the fine? Can someone talk?
You got yourself.
I heard that.
I got a call for a second.
Okay.
I'm holding back a call.
Well,
You go talk.
Okay, so I think we're going to go to caller 105 and just. Okay.
Oh, something
All right.
fell
All
out.
right, I'm back.
Oh, what's on the? What'd you spit up?
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
That clock is really bothering me. Someone's going to have to fix that. I
Well,
can't
how
look
did
at
that
it.
happen?
Sure. Frog, you bashed into
There's
the wall, knocked it
Hal
down.
did that?
Froggy, you need to fix that.
Knocked the
Hal is
clock
that
down. All right, so as we look for caller 105, I have a Cracker Barrel update.
Oh no, your nemesis.
Yeah.
So if you recall, Fester revealed early this week on Monday before he fell ill, Fester revealed that he had Thanksgiving dinner at Cracker Barrel. And I think I'm a very misunderstood guy, because I was not busting on Cracker Barrel overall. I was just saying that Cracker Barrel, to bring the whole family there for Thanksgiving dinner, is just a little odd.
And it's just you just think it's odd because you're odd.
What?
Yeah, that's why. Like it's like you're like a Martian that just landed on Earth. Why would you go to Cracker Barrel?
You think I'm an odd guy?
Absolutely.
What?
He's
yes.
quirky.
Quirky.
He's not odd.
Yeah, well, quirky and odd are the same thing.
You're definitely on the bubble of some sort of. Never mind. I shouldn't say it.
So Mike McCall wrote in. Mike McCall sent me an email to mj@mjmorningshow.com. You can reach me. This is my private email. No one else sees this, just me. mj@mjmorningshow.com. And Mike McCall wrote in, I must say, I didn't miss you last week. You're a pretentious ass. Cracker Barrel is good, decent food. You don't need to harangue Fester because that's where they went for Thanksgiving. You have lived out of touch for decades, my friend. Not every meal involves Japanese rice, the finest sashimi. I suspect that most of your listeners, blah, blah, blah. If anything, I'll be more inclined to tell 3 people a day to listen to a podcast of cat farts before endorsing your arrogance.
I was looking for that one. I couldn't.
Learn some humility, or at least how to fake it. Signed, Mike McCall.
Now, you have some arrogance and some, that kind of behavior at times, but that's not what you meant by your questioning of Fester.
First of all, I am never arrogant. I am as easygoing, and I'm
much better these days.
I'm as smooth as that lubricant that Clark Griswold put on the bottom of that sled.
Oh.
All right?
You were not being arrogant when you questioned Fester's choice. You were surprised. You were just surprised.
Listen, I like Cracker Barrel. I've been to Cracker Barrel a lot. We took Chloe all over the place for soccer tournaments, and more times than not, the team ended up at Cracker Barrel for breakfast before the tournament. I like Cracker Barrel. I just thought it was an odd choice to go to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving dinner. That's all I said. And then people like apparently, Cracker Barrel employees are angry at me all over the state. All right? They want to murder me. All right?
Cracker Barrel Mafia, let's go!
Cracker Barrel Mafia. So I read Mike McCall's email on the show. I even posted, again, check this out. So he's like, oh, your Japanese rice. I made lunch the other day, and I posted my lunch. I had a baked chicken thigh and a bowl of Japanese koshihikari steamed rice. Do you know what the total value of my lunch was? Do you know what the total estimated cost of what I ate?
Isn't each grain of rice $17?
No, it's not. I took a picture of it. If you take a look, go to my Instagram. Go to Certified MJ Radio. Go to my Instagram. It's the third item. So it's the one all the way over on the right. Take a look. So I even addressed Mike McCall, the listener that wrote me the email. I addressed him on my Instagram, and I wrote, to Mike McCall, the MJ Morning Show listener who complained about my Cracker Barrel discussion and busted me for my fancy schmancy Japanese rice. Take a look at my lunch today at home. A bowl of hoity-toity rice and a baked chicken thigh. Total cost approximately, do you guys know?
$2.
You're over. What? Sorry, you're over.
Horrible. Hey, he really got you, huh?
You fella, $1.75 is what I estimated my lunch to cost.
Where'd you get chicken like that?
I bought a package of at Publix. I bought a package of 8 chicken thighs, and you just
break them up.
You break up the chicken thighs, and one thigh was maybe $1.30 for the thigh.
Okay, but
and then my bowl of rice. You have really extravagant. Anyway,
let's factor in the cost of your rice maker.
Well, some people did bring that up, but I use it. I use it so often.
That your rice kernel per.
Hey,
you're in the black with it already.
Yeah. We gave away these Zojirushi rice makers. We gave these things away back in September. I gave away a whole pile of Zojirushi rice makers. Anyway, so I bust Mike McCall on the show, and then Mike McCall has written a response to me.
Ooh.
All right, we're about to grab caller 105. Hang on a minute. So Mike McCall writes back after I read his scathing email and responded accordingly. And Mike McCall writes back, dude, I have listened to you forever, and yeah, I get your shtick. But hey, The note made for some great content this morning and on social media. It's a win.
Man, they always bend like that.
You know, maybe if you renew your contract, I can be a guest heckler.
No, you're good.
Maybe I could even get a name on the show like Buzzkill. He's trying to nickname himself.
I knew with
Buzzkill here.
I knew with the Cat Toots podcast that he was going in this direction.
Anyway, even the folks that like send me an angry email, they still love the show, you know? Let me grab caller 105. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Hi there. This is Laura.
Laura! Where are you calling from, Laura?
Riverview.
Laura in Riverview. Are you a regular MJ Morning Show listener?
Yes, I am. I have called a couple of times.
Well, thank you, Laura. And why are you calling right now?
For that laptop.
You are caller 105. Whoa, you're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Laura, who won the laptop last hour? First name?
Stro.
That is correct. You win, Laura.
Yay!
Laura, you have the latest laptop. Now, I would imagine, is that Laura, Laura?
Yes, that is correct.
Fantastic. Laura, congratulations. This is a premium laptop, value about $1,200 on this thing when they came out. And it is a Microsoft Surface laptop. It is premium. It is phenomenal. And you have the latest one, number 3 today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is going to be perfect. I'm going back to school in the spring.
Really? What are you going to?
Yes, I am.
What are you going to do?
I'm getting to start on my second bachelor's for possibly something in animal science.
In animal science. No, she said animal.
I was like, what?
Not anal science. Animal science.
Of course.
Yeah.
Froggy would think that.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Froggy, yeah. Hey, Laura, congratulations, and this laptop is going to be a big help for you, okay?
Yes, thank you.
And good
y'all
luck.
Have a great day.
Good luck with your next bachelor's degree, okay?
Appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you. Hold on. Andrew's going to pick up and give you all the information. Get down here and pick that sucker up. Line 4 for Laura. Folks, it is 8:42 at the MJ Morning Show. 18 minutes before 9 o'clock. And, of course, at 9, it starts an all-new hour, and we'll give away another Microsoft Surface laptop from Don the IT guy, Team Logic IT in St. Petersburg, next hour. So that'll be 4 for today, next hour, the last one for today. And then Friday's tomorrow, and that's the last day. So 4 more laptops tomorrow, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9 o'clock hours. And you know the deal. You always have to be the right caller and know the previous hour winner's first name. Just like she just got it. So you got to know her name next hour, be the right caller, and win. And again, thanks to DonTheITGuy.com, Team Logic IT. They stepped up again and said, hey, I got 20 of these to give away. So if you're a business, small, medium, or large, and you need a great IT operation for your place, got problems, need help, DonTheITGuy.com. So hit it up and, of course, tell them that MJ sent you. You see the antique thief here in St. Pete?
No.
You don't know this?
No, I have no idea about this.
This dude, this calculating scumbag, hid inside this antique mall, this antique store, hides inside, waits for them to close, and then loots the place of like all the silver items inside. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, happened right here in St. Pete.
That's not right.
Hey, it's right down the street here. It happened the 2400 block of MLK.
Wow.
Yep. So listen, we're in between 4th and MLK. Our office park, we're right near Gandy. We're just to the south of Gandy, and we're squeezed the Bayfront office park, formerly the Koger Executive Center, where our studios are. We're sandwiched in between 4th and MLK. This guy stole, they estimate, over $18,000 worth of items from this St. Pete antique store. Damn. The St. Pete police are calling him the antique thief. And this guy hid inside Andrea and Friends Antique Mall at 2400 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Street North on November 11th. The story's just coming out, and they just released the video. So the guy hid in the store until it closed at 5 p.m. Then, according to News Channel 8, the surveillance video shows the guy like crawling around on the floor. He steals items from the display cases. He stole sterling silver plates. He stole bowls, silverware, silver cups, silver serving pieces. Stole a Silver Airways ATR 42. So he knew what he was doing. He was going for the valuable items in this place. He stole vintage fountain pens. The suspect is a white male, around 55 to 65, about 6 feet tall, heavy build. They say that he's bow-legged. This made me laugh. The St. Pete police, and this is not funny. I feel awful for this antique mall. I feel terrible for Andrea and Friends Antique Mall. And I'm guessing that there are other vendors in there, right? I'm guessing it's one of those antique malls where they have all the different booths and stalls. And
this is just the silver, right? Okay.
No. Have you been into an antique mall?
I have not.
You have never been into an antique mall in your life?
No, I have not.
What kind of a whacked out, sheltered life do you live, Roxanne?
Very much so. Very much so. I have not seen
You're
much
a weird
at all.
lady. I know.
You're a weird lady.
You're a quirky, weird lady.
What am I going to do? I haven't been. Sorry.
Well, these antique malls, they have like different sections, like little vignettes or different booths. And a lot of times these they have like dozens of vendors that put all their antique, like a flea market.
Is this where you get your antique radios?
No.
You've never found any of them there?
Not. I've walked into antique malls, but I don't think I've ever purchased. I've seen them, but they haven't had the ones I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
In all my travels, I haven't come across an antique mall.
I've never been in one, dude. I've been in a flea market.
But, me too.
Let me tell you why I laughed. According to the St. Pete Police Department, so the dude is 6 feet tall, heavy build, bow-legged, and according to the St. Pete Police press release, quote, walks with a distinctive waddle.
He's
bow-legged.
Of course.
He walks with a distinctive waddle.
Well, walks like David the Dwarf does, you know?
Oh, my God. You know what? I want to call up the antique mall. I wonder.
Aw. That's a lot of, that's a 18,000, you say? Where did he steal a bunch of, like...
18, he stole silver.
I know, but, like, just a silver, like, crap?
He stole plates and chalices.
And a silverback gorilla.
Silverware.
I want a chalice.
What is it? Andrea, let me look this up. Andrea and Friends Antique Mall. Here we go. It says they're closed now. What are their hours? They open at 11 a.m.?
Oh, come on.
What the hell? Listen, I'm going to dial. I don't know if they're going to be there now, but
we want our antiques early.
I want to talk to Andrea or one of her friends right now. 727-821. All right, calling the antique mall. Hey, Andrew, pick up line hot 1, please. Pick up hotline 1 and see if they pick up at the Andrea and Friends Antique Mall. I want some more information on the thief with the distinctive waddle. And that's really devious. Hide in there?
Are we sure it wasn't the penguin? Give all the silver. I want to see this guy as a wall.
Oh, hold on. Oh, they're there. It's Andrea.
Yes.
Hey, it's MJ Morning Show here on Q105 Live. I think you're right down the street from our studios. How are you doing this morning?
We're doing well, thank you.
All right, I am so bummed out about this moron with the distinctive waddle that ripped off the antique mall. Is there anything new since Channel 8 reported on this?
Facebook has pictures of the gentleman.
No, Andrea, don't call him a gentleman. He's a disgusting, hideous thief with a distinctive waddle.
He does have a distinctive gait, that's for sure.
So he was seen wearing black-rimmed glasses, a black baseball hat, a USF Bulls logo, tan cargo shorts, a white and gray plaid short-sleeve shirt, and gray New Balance tennis shoes. And anyone with information, call St. Pete Police. Andrea, what else can you add?
That I think he's done this before, and there was a TV station that said something about this could be connected to 4 other robberies.
Oh, man.
And there was another antique mall, I'd prefer not to name it, that somebody spent the stayed after closing as well. He hid completely under a table. It had long leaves all the way to the floor. It was an antique table.
Oh, so he found the spot to really hide himself. So you guys closed at 5 p.m. He stayed in the store and then ripped off mostly silver items, right?
Mostly silver and fountain pens.
Oh, jeez. And, of course, in Antique Mall, you have the different vendors and the different booths all around the store, right?
Yes, we do. But fortunately, it was all our stuff that they took. It was one booth, and it was one booth that was higher up that he could take the things out. We have him actually taking plates, silver plates out of the case. You can actually see him. I think he's done it. I believe he's done this before.
Were the St. Pete Police detectives, are they happy? Are they able to get a clear image of his face?
There is one on the Facebook of him walking in. Nothing is really, really sharp, clear.
Okay.
We had very good cameras.
But somebody should be able to recognize his face, though. If somebody knows him, they're going to recognize him?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Andrea, are you insured for the theft?
No, these are individuals that have spaces. They didn't get anything taken. It was
No, but what I'm saying is, as far as, because you said that it was all your items that were stolen, not your vendors. Do you have insurance for the theft?
No.
Well, that sucks.
We have liability. We
Yeah.
have everything we have to have. And,
Yep.
we don't own the building. We lease it, and it's we just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just happy it wasn't the rest of the dealers.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate a thief, man. How devious and horrible.
I know when you work hard for everything and they just take it away in an instant.
Yeah, it's terrible. Listen, I hope, Andrew, do me a favor, grab the Facebook post. We're going to put this up on mjmorningshow.com. We'll post this in As Heard on the MJ Morning Show. So we'll get the links to the Facebook, and someone's got to recognize this thief. And let's bring this son of a bitch to justice. And
I would be happy with that.
Yeah.
Well, they did track him several places with the cameras, I guess, that are in the city or whatever. But where he was, they really couldn't, it was like after the fact. Like he was at a Publix and they saw him on a camera with the car and the parking lot and putting the bags on top of the car.
Andrea, I've got some confidence in the St. Pete Police Department. I bet you they're going to find this guy. And
yes.
Yep. So
they've really taken a special interest in this.
All right. Well, listen, I hope they catch him. Andrea, thanks for coming on the MJ Morning Show this morning.
Where do I face or send this link?
Oh, I'm going to put you on hold, and Andrew is, you know what? It's easy. Send the link to MJ at mjmorningshow.com.
MJ Morning.
Yeah, I
appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, you got the email? So it's MJ at mjmorningshow.com.
Okay.
So, Andrew, send it over. We'll get it up on the website, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll talk to you again, hopefully when they catch this monster.
Okay, I appreciate it.
And then we're going to run him over with a Q105 van, okay?
I'm not looking, but okay.
All right, thank you. Bye, Andrea.
Uh-huh.
All right. That sucks.
Yeah.
What a nice lady. All right, 8:54 at the MJ Morning Show. So we're getting into the 9 o'clock hour here in a few minutes. That ends well over an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. I think it was an hour and 30 minutes of nonstop MJ just there. So running a little late, we'll give away the next laptop in the 9 o'clock hour here on Q105. So keep listening. Another laptop is on the way. Hey, there is another amazing offer from International Diamond. biggest they got away with it in music in all time history. That song is laced with you know what. All right, 9:06 at the MJ Morning Show. MJ and the crew here on a Thursday. We've given away 3 of these laptops already today. The Microsoft Surface laptops, thanks to DonTheITGuy.com, Team Logic IT in St. Petersburg. For all of your business IT needs, just go to DonTheITGuy.com. Tell them MJ sent you. So, number 4, 4th laptop. We'll give it away sometime this hour. We're sitting at 9:06. A lot of crap to get to in this segment. And then sometime before the end of the show this hour, we'll tell you when to call in. Just know last hour's winner's first name, and boom, you'll win the 4th one today. And then it comes to a conclusion tomorrow, the final 4 laptops. Nothing to do with college basketball. The final 4 tomorrow, 6, 7, 8, and 9 o'clock hours here on the MJ Morning Show. There is a smell that I detest.
My Yves Saint Laurent perfume.
That too. No, it's whatever you sprayed earlier this week, and it got me all like choked up for like 2 hours, and I couldn't breathe in here. I mean, it was like sabotage.
It was straight
You're
up
like
calculated sabotage.
You're like the Beastie Boys in Sabotage. I mean, you spray this stuff like literally when you walked in 30. I'm opening the show 6 a.m. and Roxanne at 5:59 and 45 seconds. Roxanne walks in after just dousing herself with some new Yves Saint Laurent perfume, and it put me into like respiratory arrest.
I was testing you. You're always talking about your olfactory sensitivities, and I wanted to see if it was for real.
I mean, it was awful. I thought that I had
RSV, respiratory syncytial virus.
I mean, it was awful. I could. All right, so there's a smell I don't like. It's not the perfume.
Okay.
But I don't like scents. I don't like a lot of heavy. Well, I asked Michelle. You know, Michelle didn't pick up this morning. I'm a little. Let me call Michelle here. We'll see if she's okay. So I tried to get a hold of her earlier. It's not even going through. Oh, there it is. Now it's ringing. Yeah, we tried to call her earlier because of the NBC Christmas tree lighting ceremony last night. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I hope she didn't expire in her sleep or something.
Jeez, dude. What are you...
Listen, I don't...
Leave a message.
I can't tell you how many times I do that. You guys have no idea. I sit here, and if I can't get a hold of Doug when he's taking the girls to school, like if he forgets his phone or something, and I'm texting him, how are the girls, and he's not hitting me back, I call our neighbors. And I'm like, could you please tell me if you've seen Doug?
You're a worry ward.
Yes.
I'm joking. You're not.
Yes, I call my sister. Hey, drive by the house after you drop the kids off. Make sure they're like, yeah. So I feel you right now.
Well, the smell that I dislike, and I don't know where this science comes from. I would imagine the conditions will vary depending on temperature, humidity, just different circumstances. But I don't like the smell of wet laundry. You
don't like the smell of mildew? Yeah, okay. I know what you mean, though. Like when your shirts are wet.
Well, it's when
they dry wet.
When you leave clothes and they can still be wet, there's a certain point where the laundry is in the washing machine and it just finished and it did its whole little spin cycle. And that laundry is fresh and clean. You got to put it in the dryer. But there's a certain amount of time before the laundry starts getting that awful, like wet, mildewy laundry smell. And I hate that.
You know, I saw this story and I sent it to you immediately yesterday because you're the first person I thought of because I know you don't like that.
Well, I'm glad the DailyMail.com is really reporting on really important breaking news issues here. They have a story, the exact amount of time you can leave wet laundry in the washing machine for.
Now, does this apply to all climates?
Well, that's why I said it depends on heat, humidity. It's different environments, I think, would produce different results. A cleaning professional shared how long you can leave wet laundry in the washer. A cleaning professional has revealed what you need to know. The The struggle of forgetting laundry in the washing machine is one that many have had to deal with, along with the musty mildew smell that accompanies day-old washing. Mary Futher.
I wonder if she's a mother futher.
Futher, Mother Futher. So Mary Futher, who goes by Madam Sweet online, or Madam Sweat, S-W-E-A. No, I guess it's Madam Sweat, S-W-E-A-T, shared that laundry can be left for a maximum of 12 hours without risking that moldy smell. That seems long to me.
It does.
You know, I want to get a hold of Michelle. Pick up the phone, sweetie.
Why don't you send her a text?
Honey.
Let me see if she'll... I'm calling the house. I just called her cell phone.
Did she have an appointment today that you forgot about?
No, we have a workout together. She goes to work out, and then I meet her there.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, she's not picking up the phone.
Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Does she have a cell phone?
Please record your message.
Yeah, I was calling the cell phone.
Call the home phone.
That
was the home phone.
I'm confused.
No, that's the home phone. This is the cell phone.
I did watch a video of a guy whose wife slept so late, and he was streaming, and he's like, my wife is sleeping unusually late. I'll let her sleep. And it turns out she was dead.
Oh, come on,
gosh,
Froggy.
don't say that.
You brought it up.
Well, I said, but I was joking when I said expired. You're bringing up a real horrible story.
It was horrible. He's like, it's past noon.
Man, she must be...
Maybe she's in the shower. People can't answer the phone when they're in the shower.
She's not
so hot.
She's not taking a... What, you're
Why
saying my wife in the shower is
no,
hot?
No, I mean like the
water,
shower
the
hopefully
water.
is hot. Because it's so cold out.
Let me send her a text. Hello.
Yeah, send her a text.
Are you alive?
No.
Hello. Are you alive?
Did she eat a 6-sandwich donut or 6-donut sandwich?
No.
Lately?
I want to know if she can sort of estimate, and it doesn't happen often, but we've had the deal where the laundry was left in the washing machine too long and you get that smell. And I want to see if Michelle remembers, was it like over 12 hours?
I'd be willing to say it's at the 8-hour mark. I think it's more like the 8-hour mark, at least in Florida.
Again, I think it's going to vary on heat, humidity, and just general conditions.
Put them on a clothing line. That's what I do.
All right, I had this yesterday. I just didn't get around to it. A Texas mother was thrown off a local school district sex education panel that included parents after her previous prostitution convictions were discovered. Well, I guess she knows a little bit about sex ed, and she was a hooker. She was a call girl. A Texas mom was thrown off a sex education panel in a local school district after it was discovered that she was a convicted prostitute who was still working as an escort.
Whoa.
Ashley Ketcherside, 38 years old, busted twice for escort activities, selling sexual services. But she was also on a council for this school district that recommends appropriate grade levels and methods for human sexuality instruction. For the entire school district of Godley, Texas, about 30 miles south of Fort Worth. We had no idea what was going on in her personal life. She was always very friendly and personable, said the Godley, Texas ISD school board trustee Kayla Lane in an interview with Fox 4 News. Did Hal Herman ever work at Fox 4 News?
No, he couldn't make it that big of a station.
Hal Herman, Fox 4 News.
He's passed out in the bathroom stall, by the way.
I'm sure he is. Hal Herman headlines. So he never worked at Fox 4 in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Yeah. So images turned up of her in her come-hither positions on, like, I guess, escort sites. What do you mean,
I'm just saying, like, that's a...
Did you find the pictures of her?
That's a smoking gun. No.
Yeah, look this up. Texas mom thrown off school district sex ed panel after prostitution busts were revealed. Yeah, look, she's very attractive. Catcher size, she advertised these very, very risque images of herself online, various websites.
She's cute.
Yeah, she described herself as the true girl next door, sitting as a school board health advisory council panel member. I mean, she was heavily involved also in a local cheerleading group. She volunteered on multiple district panels. So she's like this very involved mom by day, but she was a hooker escort by night.
Busy gal.
I'm very curious as to what kind of advice she was giving when she was on that panel.
Let me hold her picture up to MJTV right now.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Sultry.
I mean, very attractive. Let me find another. There's a picture of her lying down on the bed, like, kind of on her elbows. Mm-hmm. And let me find, I thought I had a couple. Take a look at this one. Look at this.
Oh, I saw that one too. Yeah.
She's an attractive woman.
Nothing.
But she had numerous arrests for prostitution. Yeah, cheerleader mom. She's on the sex education board with the local school district. She has since been thrown off all those roles, so she's out of the cheerleading gig. She's off of the sex education parental advisory panel. Parents finally caught on to Catcherside's little side hustle as a hooker and escort. They became suspicious of the multiple businesses that she claimed to own, but she never was able to provide any information. I Googled her email address, and that's how I was able to discover the escort services, said this woman, Lane.
So it's not only that she has prior arrests, it's that she currently is in this business.
She's been arrested prior on at least 2 occasions, and she still is a current escort.
Right. Okay, so let's picture if there was like a drug advisory council, and then you have a recovered addict of some kind. That might be a value to have on the council. Like, okay, a retired prostitute, but she's in it. She's in it right now.
Other parents investigated, and they found several Lola Brea profiles. So I guess that was her name. So her real name is Ashley Catcherside, and her escort name, her professional sex services name, is Lola Breyer, and I mean, she was an expensive escort and noted that she was very well reviewed, warns that no-show clients will be penalized up to $3,000. I mean, how much was she charging? I mean, I now have a new permanent in-call in Dallas and minutes from downtown. This is according to one of her profiles online. Escort sites, which bill themselves as platforms where escorts can sell companionship and time, are legal in Texas, but prostitution is not. So that's, I guess, the front. I'm selling my time, right? I'm selling my time. Mm-hmm. I'm not selling you sex, but that's really what's going to happen, right? Is that?
Has anyone else thought that Ashley Catcherside name would have worked just as well for her prostitute name? I kind of like it. Ashley Catcherside.
Yeah.
Like, kind of sounds...
Catch a side piece.
Yeah, exactly.
She was found guilty of prostitution in Fort Worth, Texas in 2012. And then again, she was busted in 2016. Known as Lola Brea. In 2016, regarding a separate matter, a judge signed an injunction not allowing specific children to visit any place of her residence because she was a known prostitute. So that was some type of a legal order from a judge. Also charged with domestic assault in 2007. Parents in the school district believe that Ketcherside's private convictions are enough to boot her from her work with children. We don't know what kind of clients she comes in contact with or who she works for, said this woman Lane from the school board. That's the Godly ISD school board trustee, Kayla Lane. So she's not going to be working with children anymore. And the Godly Independent School District confirmed to Fox 4 that it had fired Ketcherside from her various positions and had conducted a background check before appointing her. But obviously
they didn't do a very good job with that background check.
Lola Brayer didn't come up, the hooker name. I mean, nothing apparently happened under Ashley Ketcherside, but that doesn't make sense. If you're arrested, you weren't arrested and booked and fingerprinted and mugshotted under your fake hooker name. You were arrested under your real name, which would have been Ashley Ketcherside. So how does that not come up in a background check? I don't understand it.
Somebody dropped the ball on that background check.
Yeah, apparently so. But she's not a skeezy-looking escort. I mean, she's an attractive woman. And it doesn't say anything about her kids, though.
No.
Yeah, the story doesn't say she had, has a 15, 16-year-old daughter or son or... Well, she's involved in cheerleading. I'm sure she has a daughter.
Yeah.
If she's involved in cheerleading.
Excuse me, but men cheerlead as well.
Yeah, like Will Ferrell with Sherry O'Terry. All right. 9:22 at the MJ Morning Show on Q105. We'll give away the next laptop in just a few minutes. The final segment, the final chunk of the MJ Morning Show is next. And we'll tell you when to call in and win the next laptop right here on the MJ Morning Show. And you want to keep listening. If you don't know the first name of who won last hour, listen to see who wins this hour so you know the first name so you can call in tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to try to win the laptop here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. We got a lot to cram in the final segment and then give away the laptop. It's all next. MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Now... Yeah, we might not be able to run that one again. And Henry Kissinger, 100 years old. Yeah, that's a pretty long life. 100 years old. Rest in peace, Henry Kissinger. All right, 9:29, rolling up on 9:30 here at the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, laptop number 4 today. We'll give it away in minutes. The 4th laptop, thanks to our pal Don, the IT guy from Team Logic IT in St. Petersburg. Number 4 in minutes. Don't call yet. It's amazing. People have been calling since 9 o'clock, just nonstop. Just the phone's just... Andrew, if we added up, seriously, if we added up every single person that's tried to call in all week long, it has to be hundreds of thousands of attempts to call us here at Q105. All right, heads up. We'll tell you when to call in for the 4th laptop in just a matter of minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, so no one's in the studio. I've got no Froggy. I've got no Roxanne. Fester, of course, is out. So I guess I'm going to do this entire segment by myself. Maybe they've left for the day. I don't know. So I saw an item where this mother yells at an airplane passenger because they were watching an R-rated movie that made her son cry. What? A young man says that he was berated by a female passenger on the plane for watching a violent movie that upset her son. 19-year-old young man didn't disclose his identity, told the story on that Reddit website, Am I the Bleep Hole, where, people list and talk about scenarios, things that happen, and they want to know, hey, am I the bleep hole? Am I the a-hole? Is it me or is it someone else? Am I at fault here? Am I responsible? So asked for feedback on whether it was appropriate to watch a violent movie during a flight. I had a few movies downloaded on my phone, including the second Deadpool, the man wrote, referencing the R-rated Ryan Reynolds movie from a couple of years back. He said, I was watching it on my phone with headphones in when the part where Deadpool gets ripped in half happens, and I can hear a muffled scream behind me. Well, listen.
Don't watch the screen.
The
person behind him.
Right. So the passenger in the seat in front apparently had it on his phone or on an iPad or whatever. I mean, other than watching like a porno, I think that is disrespectful. You shouldn't be watching a porno on an airplane.
Probably not.
But if you're watching a movie on your personal device, well, how about the fact that there are violent scenes in movies that are on the in-flight screens that are in your seat back? I've been on many flights where there are loads of movies that are G-rated, PG-rated, PG-13, rated R.
Yeah. They're not all PG movies.
Right. When you're on an airplane and you select a movie that's rated R, a lot of times even a little box pops up that says, do you accept that this has content and language might not be suitable for children? I mean, those are the movies in many cases that the airline is providing as part of the in-flight entertainment.
Human Centipede was a choice on my last place.
All right, Froggy, knock it off. No, it wasn't.
When you're done with this, I have a am I an a-hole thing.
So what do you think? I mean...
no, I'm totally with the guy watching the movie.
The guy's on his personal private device and he's watching a movie that was in theaters?
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, lady. Tell your kid not to start peering over and look at what the guy's watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess what? Your kid's going to see this stuff eventually, all right? They'll be fine. They're not going to turn out to be a murderer.
And have something for your child there to focus on rather than that.
The guy tells the Reddit group that the boy's mother yelled at him, telling him that he shouldn't be watching that kind of thing, especially in front of children.
What's a matter? People have a real set of castanets on them these days.
I wasn't aware anyone was watching me, and that kid would have had to force himself into that weird position to see my phone screen.
Yeah,
and
you'd have to be in between the seats watching.
Yeah, what is the kid? He's all cricked, and he's looking between the little seat crack.
Mind your beeswax.
Listen, that's my position. My position is, mom's the bleep hole for yelling. If he's on his own little private device and that kid's all wrenching his neck and trying to, hey, let me look around here. That's the kid's problem.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
You want to hear mine real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was at my kid's soccer game a couple weeks ago.
Oh, so this isn't like one that you read on the forum. This is you.
No, he's saying this is his personal scenario.
Is Froggy an a-hole.
Okay.
Right.
And
just say bleep hole.
Okay, bleep hole. And you know how they have those fold-out tents that they put at games so they sit under and the sun blocks them, A big tent? Like a beach tent?
It's, what was the name for those things?
You open them up and you unfold it. Yeah, it's
like the canopy. You can buy them at like Dick's Sporting Goods even like Costco has them, Sam's Club.
And so some of the parents...
You know what's crazy? And I've been to some of those where the families, the soccer parents have had those things set up all along the sidelines.
Yeah.
And then you get some bad weather and a storm rolls through, and that thing becomes a projectile.
That's exactly where I'm going.
Oh, well, tell me.
The wind picked up this one. There's two grandmas, I guess, sitting under it, and they went to grab it, and it like pulled them back, and they fell back. And I was sitting right there, and I was like, should I help them?
Hey, if there's enough lift and they're holding on,
they're lucky.
They could be pulled away like those kids that get sucked away in those bouncy houses.
But they had enough time that if people helped, a couple of people ran over to help them, and I was like, I don't really want to move.
I'm
and then they got blown over, and they both fell over, and I laughed.
Yeah, that would have been nice for you to help, and it would have been nice for you not to laugh.
So you just sat there. You're
they
laughing.
both fell backwards. They're both holding on, and they go,
And these are grandmas?
Oh, they had to be in their 80s. It was fantastic.
You're sitting there doing nothing and yes, you are the bleep hole.
It was very hot, but yeah, that's mine. It was funny. They were okay. I think one of them hurt their hip.
That's dangerous.
Oh, we got a broken hip with an 86-year-old?
Yeah.
That's great.
I'll be fine.
You're an awful person, Froggy.
Don't bring your grandparents to the game if they're 86.
Yeah, absolutely terrible. All right, let's give away the laptop. Let's go. Let's go with caller number. I'm going to get a big number this time. I've never done a number this high. Caller 1005. It's kind of a play on.
Why are you going to do that? It's going to be here for 2 hours.
It's kind of a play on. Yeah, we'll take the winner live in the 11 o'clock hour. No, I'm kidding.
We should do 1047.
1047?
Yeah.
1047 for 104.7 FM. All right, caller 105, let's go. 800-990-1047. If you're caller 105 right now and you know last hour's winner's first name, you'll win the next laptop. These are Microsoft Surface laptops. These are premium. These were $1,200 a piece. They are sweet. And if you're caller 105 right now, 800-990-1047, you will win the laptop if you know the first name of last hour's winner. And that's how it works. It's called Laptop Tag, and you always have to know the last hour's winner's first name and be the correct caller. That's how it works. Thanks to Dom, the IT guy, Team Logic IT St. Pete for all of your IT needs for your business. just go to the website, domtheitguy.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. Because I'll tell you, there are tons of businesses out there that need good IT work, and Dom the IT guy will help you out. So while we're waiting for Andrew to screen caller 105, a couple of things. There was a Britney Spears story that came out yesterday.
Oh, let me tell you guys.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of reading her book, and I know you said Michelle has her book. I don't know if she read it yet or not.
No, she hasn't started.
Okay, so
she's still getting through American Prometheus.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'm about...
What are you going?
Oh, what is that about? Like a sea animal? American Prometheus. What is that?
American Prometheus.
Sounds awful. Ugh.
Sounds like promiscuous. What is Prometheus?
See?
Guys, it's the...
I'm sure whatever it is bad.
It's the Oppenheimer book.
Oh, put me to sleep for good.
It's what Oppenheimer, the movie, is based on.
Prometheus is the god of fire.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
yes.
so get it? God of fire. He was the father of the atomic bomb, the Trinity test, and
more like Oppen Snoozer. All right.
No, the book's great, and Michelle has it on Books on Tape as well. And as we've done a lot of driving, like up to New Hampshire and back down to New York, with our travel helping Chloe move out of the dorm. I'm up to. I've been listening to it on Books on what is it, Audible? So she has it on Audible. She has the regular book and has it on Audible.
That's
and
not reading.
I've listened through, I think we're up to chapter 8.
That's not reading.
It is, dude, it is such an amazing story. It's fantastic.
I'm reading a book right now.
What?
The Super Sexy History of Skinamax. And it goes through how they started showing those movies late at night. It's really cool.
No, stop making stuff up.
Oh, whatever. Check it out.
Okay.
It's at Barnes and Nobles.
Michelle, her verbal SAT score is probably at 800 right now, reading American Prometheus. And then it's going to drop down as soon as she reads the Britney Spears book. However, it's a really, really, really good book. And it is, I am so on Britney's side. I am forever.
Well, give us some deets.
Okay. They just abused this girl. They used and abused her. All she ever wanted is to be a singer and dancer. That's her dream. There's nothing wrong with having that dream.
But she did
and
do that.
They just abused her. The mean things that, she would go on VH1 for the music awards and perform, and then they'd sit her down. She's a young girl and go, look at all these parents. And they'd interview these parents in Times Square. What did you think of that performance? And they'd say, she's a bad influence on my kids. And Britney would have to sit there on camera and listen to them talk about how terrible she was. They were just
deal
cruel
with it,
to
Britney.
her.
Well, the reason why I'm bringing this up is Britney Spears confirmed what fans believe, that something's going on. Looks are deceiving. Well, I don't think there's any secret. I think we all think that something is going on with Britney Spears, but for whatever reason, there's like a new round of this. Britney Spears admitting that fan suspicions are accurate, that something's going on with her, and that's valid.
It's true, y'all.
And she says that there is truth to something is going on, and what happened is beyond comprehension. So there's like there's some kind of new drama that's brewing with Britney Spears right now.
Oh my God, I knew it. It's a clone thing. It's like a clone of her. Remember the videos?
Yeah, you did suspect that. Yep, that was your conspiracy theory.
She put some kind of long post on Instagram yesterday, and there's like an animated opening from Beauty and the Beast from the movie, and the narrator explains how Prince Adam is transformed into the horrific creature. It's just like weird cryptic stuff.
What about Gaston?
But Britney is saying that, yes, something is going on, and it's beyond comprehension.
So now what? We got to wait for your next book, Brit? What is up with this? I don't get it. What could it be? She was abducted by aliens.
I don't know. But something's going on with Britney Spears.
They gave her a lobotomy.
She's I didn't get to this. I had this for Monday. I had this in a pile. I was going through some of the stuff that I didn't get to this week. Giselle Bundchen was seen with the jiu-jitsu guy over Thanksgiving down in Costa Rica.
Twist me up.
So,
where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
So what? They're a happy couple.
You think there's some friction going on there or what?
When they're training, there definitely is.
I heard that Tom Brady hasn't even kissed one girl since they broke up.
No, he was with that model. What's her name?
Irina.
Irina,
They didn't kiss.
yeah. whatever.
He doesn't believe in kissing.
And then we didn't mention that Stephen Colbert from The Late Show, that his appendix burst.
Sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, he had to cancel his shows this week because his appendix burst. I don't know when. How long does it take? If you have an emergency appendectomy, how long does it take
I know people have had that for like 2 days.
for you to get back on your feet?
Oh, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, if you have an emergency appendectomy, how long before you're up and around and you can move and you're back to work?
Maybe
6
like
months?
a day
Yeah,
or two.
A year?
All right. We're up to caller 104, so the next line I pick up is going to be 105. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show.
Hello.
Hello.
Did I win?
Who is this?
Noreen Murray.
What is it?
Noreen, Noreen.
Noreen, where are you calling from, Noreen?
St. Pete.
Wow, and Noreen, that is Noreen?
Yes.
Noreen, I guess you're calling for that laptop computer we're giving away.
I am.
Yeah, it's a nice unit. Noreen, you are caller 105.
Awesome. Oh, my goodness.
So, Noreen, you're almost there. Do you know the name of last hour's winner?
Laura.
That's right.
Awesome.
You got it. Noreen, you're the latest winner of the laptop from the MJ Morning Show and DonTheITGuy.com.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Well, Laura, it's a beautiful unit. You're going to love this thing.
No, her name's Noreen.
What'd I say?
You said Laura.
Oh, I'm sorry. Laura's the last winner.
See, you're going to confuse the listeners.
I don't want to confuse anybody. So, Noreen, you're going to love this thing. And if you're in St. Pete, you're close by the radio station. You can pick this thing up today if you want.
Perfect. I'll be there.
Awesome. Noreen, are you a regular MJ Morning Show listener?
We are. Both my husband and I are,
Well, I can't ask for anything more.
Thank you.
Noreen, thank you very much. So, folks, remember, Noreen just won, and you're going to need that for tomorrow morning because tomorrow's the last day. The last 4 laptops, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9 a.m. tomorrow right here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Noreen, I'm going to put you on hold, and Andrew is going to get all your information, okay?
All right, perfect. Thank you.
All right, hold on, Noreen. She is on line 6. So tomorrow morning, the last 4 laptops from Don the IT Guy and Team Logic IT. Folks, if you need to get a hold of me, I am MJ at MJMorningshow.com. My Instagram is Certified MJ Radio. Give me a follow right now. Follow the morning show, MJ Morning Show on Instagram, because we post great videos from every show every day up on MJ Morning Show on Instagram. Give Roxanne a follow, Roxanne Wilder on Instagram, and then Froggy, I keep forgetting because you change yours every 6 seconds.
I put up some Hal videos already. Check it out. Froggy MJ Radio.
All right, for Froggy. Hey, where do you get these videos that you post?
Don't worry about it.
Where do you get them? I want to know. Where do you get these videos?
I steal them from YouTube.
No, where do you get?
I steal them from YouTube.
No, but how do you rip? What are you ripping them with?
I don't need to tell you my methods, do I?
No, I want to know how you're getting these things.
I'll tell you off the air.
All right, fine. All right, folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, and let's be careful out there.